and roll it.
This game on WPBK-FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. It's also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Andrew Kaiser, big on commitment by Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Asbury University, academic excellence and spiritual vitality. By Between the Creeks Kennels and boarding your pet's home away from home. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Carroll Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Coleman's Drugstore and Deli, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Cornerstone Realty and Auction, your local real estate experts. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Dwight Hopkins, Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Inter-County Energy Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative. By Urban Group Realty and Auctioneers, Realtors, and Auctioneers since 1967. By State Farm Agent Jason Todd. By Julian Gonder and Associates, Certified Public Accountant. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Michaela King, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson, urging you to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By Lincoln County Judge Executive Woods Adams, reminding you about the Lincoln County Animal Shelter. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Sonia Bratcher, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln Smiles, small-town dental practice creating big-time smiles since 1984. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi-Cola of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports, and by Shelter Insurance Agent Sean Slusher.
And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on WPBK-FM.
Welcome to Lancaster, Kentucky, Garrard County Middle School, home of the Garrard County Lady Lions, as we have a 45th District doubleheader on tap for you all tonight. The ladies will take the court first. The Lady Lions hosting the Lady Patriots here at Garrard County Middle School. Lincoln County comes in with a record of 7 wins against 5 losses. The Lady Lions are 6-10 on this young season. The 45th District matchup will be Garrard County coached by Evan Preston. Lincoln County coached by first-year head coach Caitlin Parson. We'll preview the big matchup next. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, passionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
What if you could shorten the runway to your career success because you personalized your online graduate program to work with your busy schedule? Now you can, with a graduate degree earned from Asbury University. Begin your graduate journey now. asbury.edu/graduate.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Countdown to tip-off here on the Pepsi-Cola of Somerset pregame show. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. This game also available tonight on YouTube.com by searching WPBK-FM. The girls will play first, Dustin, and the boys will play the second game, a big 45th District doubleheader tonight from Lancaster, KY.
Yeah, the first time, it was a couple weeks ago we seen district play open up for the Lady Patriots against DCA, and where they fell to the Lady Warriors that night. So a big chance tonight to come in and even up your district play record. And Lady Patriots are playing good basketball, but you know, we're in for some exciting time as the calendar has turned to 2024 and district play is officially up on us.
Lincoln County 7-5 on the season, but they have lost 3 of their last 4 games. They're 0-1 in district play. Garrard County also has lost 3 of their last 4. They're 0-2 in district play. Lincoln County comes in averaging 49 points a game on offense. They give up 49 on the defensive end. Lady Pate shooting 37% from the floor, 33% from downtown, and 63% from the free throw line. Garrard County, 47 points a game. They give up 54. The Lady Lions shoot 33% from the floor, 29% from downtown, and 70% from the free throw line. Garrard County is a young team. They do play a few upperclassmen, but when you go through their roster, one common thing between these two teams, Dustin, is both teams dressing a lot of middle school and younger girls, so a promising future for both of these programs. But both teams have some very good seniors and upperclassmen too, especially for Lincoln County. Their trio of Macy Rice, Michaela Greer, and Ellie Sims playing really well. Macy Carrier, also a senior, doing a good job at that 5 spot. And then they start one junior in Gatlin Lewis, who's been flirting with averaging a double-double all season. So Lincoln County has a lot of youth on the way, but these older upperclassmen girls are getting it done for the Lady Pates early on this season.
And no doubt about it. And you talk about Macy Rice, and you just look at some of the scoring that she's been able to put on the last couple weeks. You know, 20-plus points this game. Could, you know, out of that point guard position, 2 guard, whichever her and Greer kind of swap and play. And, you know, Rice has done a good job not only getting to the basket, shooting the basketball really well. You know, Michaela Greer being able to shoot and just kind of facilitate the ball around. And then Ellie Sims, she's a knockdown shooter when she can get her feet set. I mean, just a tremendous trio. And then Carrier down low is a rebounding machine, as is Gatlin Lewis.
Lincoln County led in scoring on the season by Macy Rice and Michaela Greer, both averaging 13 points a game for Lincoln County. Ellie Sims comes in averaging 9. Gatlin Lewis, 9 points a game. Macy Carrier with 4. Then off the bench, Riley Towns and Lily Van Hook, both around 2 points a game. Lincoln County getting most of their scoring from that starting 5. And as we mentioned, 2 in double figures, 2 more right around that double figure area. Michaela Greer has been a very efficient scorer for Lincoln County so far this year. Greer, 52% from the floor, and Dustin, 46% from downtown.
Yeah, can shoot the 3 ball really well, and as you say that, she's warming up shooting it from that exact territory. And I mean, you know, she's one of those shooters that, you know, as Macy Rice or another individual drives in the lane, you know, you cannot leave Greer wide open because shooting 46%, she can make any team pay.
Absolutely. Ellie Sims shooting 34% from the floor, 9 points, 4 rebounds a game. As we mentioned, the leading rebounder on the season is the junior Gatlin Lewis, 8 boards a game. And for the best part of this year, she's been right around 10. First-year starter, doing a good job at that 4 spot for the Lady Pates.
Yeah, Gatlin's just an energy bunny. She'll come in and do exactly what it takes. She isn't afraid to fight down low, grab a board, put it back up. She's been known to shoot the basketball really well for the Lady Patriots as well. I mean, Lewis has kind of come on this season and making her name be known.
Garrard County led in scoring on the season by their 8th grader, Alyssa Burkhart. Burkhart averaging 13 points a game. They're getting 10 points a game from Kiana Childress, 10 points a game from Sarah Jennings, 4 from Reagan Powell, 5 from Erica Hibbenthal, 4 points from Bristol Powell, and 2 from Kenzie Souter. a balanced attack, but some capable scorers and some familiar names. Kiana Childress, the senior, has been a young lady that's really hurt Lincoln County over the years, offensively and defensively, especially on the glass.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, this is a team for Coach Preston that, we've seen a lot of last year as well, that you're going to kind of watch these two teams grow up together and being a young team, but, getting to play a lot of basketball, even with some youth amongst both of them. And, rebounding the basketball is going to be key tonight for Lincoln County. Garrard County's a team that loves to shoot the three ball as well. So, getting out to open shooters, not allow anything easy, it's going to be a big issue tonight for the Lady Pates.
Dustin, let's talk about your Cornerstone Realty and auction keys to the game for Lincoln County to secure their first 45th district win of the season.
Let's just start with that three-point shooting for Garrard County. Garrard County is a team that, Lincoln County could pose some height problem from top to bottom, but this is a young Garrard County team who, when open, will shoot the basketball, and that three ball is kind of where, they've been able to climb back into games or get ahead in games. Lincoln County has to get out on a three-point shooter and not allow those easy looks. And then secondly is that rebounding issue. You talked about some issues that Lady Pates have had, rebounding the basketball and allowing second chance points. Tonight would be a great night for individuals like Gatlin Lewis to claim those boards, get that double figures, Macy Carrier down low, and just, one trip possessions, one shot, get the rebound, and let's go on the other end.
That's your Cornerstone Realty and auction keys to the game from Dustin Oney. Dustin talked about three-point shooting and rebounding, and a lot of times, Dustin, those two things go hand in hand. You shoot a lot of threes, going to be a lot of long rebounds. You got to box out and hurry to the ball, secure those rebounds. Big opportunity for Lincoln County, Dustin, tonight for the Lady Pates to get this first 45th district win for Coach P and the Lincoln County squad.
No doubt about it, and if my memory serves right, district play will be here at Garrard County, I believe so. So, a chance to prove that you can play on the floor that, where your season can be extended here in about a month or so.
National Anthem starting lineups tip-off when we return. It's the Lady Lions and the Lady Pates on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stamford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Save more during the Start of Something New sales event at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Save up to 15% off MSRP on new 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee L models. MSRP $62,285, model WLJP 75. Must be Conquest, have trade and financing. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford, your local hometown drugstore and deli.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrard, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced for both teams. First for Lincoln County, they'll go with their normal starting lineup of senior Macy Rice at one guard, 13 points per game. She wears number 13. Michaela Greer, number 30, 13-point a game to score. She's also a senior. Ellie Sims, another senior, averaging 9 a game. She wears number 2 for the Lady Pates. Gatlin Lewis, 9 points, 8 rebounds a game, a junior, number 23. And the center, Macy Carrier, she wears number 43, 4 points and 6 rebounds per game for the Lady Pates. Lady Lions are expected to look like this. 8th grader Alyssa Burkhart wears number 24, the team's leading scorer at 13 a game. Senior Kiana Childress, she leads the team in rebounding with 6 rebounds a game. She wears number 14. Another senior, Sarah Jennings, 10 points per game. She wears number 0. A junior, Reagan Powell, she wears number 2. And their starting 5 rounded out by Kenzie Souter. She wears number 25. Also a senior, she wears number 21 for the Lady Lions.
And Brad, as we're getting prepared for the Dwight Hopkins Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk tip-off tonight. You know, both teams, it's to the point in the season, both teams kind of know who they are. And, you know, you've had the holiday classics, you've had the early season games, and everything builds up this postseason play. And both teams looking to get that win number 1 in district play tonight. Chemistry between the two starting lineups, you know, is going to continue to build as the season goes. But tonight it's going to see who meshes better, who's able to match up better, hit the shots when they're open, and just take advantage of any opportunities.
Lady Pates in blue uniforms tonight, red trim, white numerals. Home white uniforms, maroon trim, and maroon numerals. We're ready to tip things off from Lancaster KY on a cold Tuesday night, as Ellie Sims meets up with Sarah Jennings at the mid-stripe line. The ball's in there, tipped in the backcourt. Macy Rice will control it first for Lincoln County. They'll operate left to right on your radio dial.
That might be the first time I've seen neither team around the tip-off circle there. Both teams just went back, and Lincoln County won it.
Lincoln County has it first. Sims right wing, looks inside, nothing there. Patient with the ball, just underway here from Garrard County Middle School. The Lady Lions hosting the Lady Pates here, district matchup between these two teams. Sims has in the corner, comes off a screen, goes to Carrier, dips it inside.
Nice.
Lewis off the glass for a PBK bank shot. Lincoln leads 2-0.
Little extended 2-3 zone there by Garrard County. Worked the ball into the middle to Carrier, and then there was Lewis down low for the layup.
Little token three-quarter court pressure for Lincoln County. Jennings has it in a corner. She's trapped, throws it, stolen away by Rice. Lady Pates look to run. Rice in the front court finds Greer. Goes underneath the Lewis. Takes a power dribble. Throws it off the glass. It's good. 4-0 Lady Pates here early on.
How about Gatlin Lewis finding herself under the basket twice in a row?
Garrard County works it inside and gets a layup. That's Kenzie Souter who gets the Lady Lions on the scoreboard the first time, and Rice turns it over. Lady Lions look to run. Burkhart in the front court. Goes up on Lewis, puts it in, and she's fouled. A chance for a three-point play for Alyssa Burkhart.
Fast and furious around the rim. That's twice Lincoln County did not get back in time, and Garrard County made them play. This time off a turnover the first time. And Garrard County beat it.
Burkhart. Lady Lions take the lead. Play first quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. 2-2-1 press now from the Lady Lions. Lincoln County breaks it. Rice drives down the middle. Now she'll circle back out. Burkhardt on her. She picks up her dribble, finds Lewis. Lewis swings over to Greer. Greer dribble handoff to Ellie Sims. Gets a screen from Carrier. Drives in. Left-handed shot, no good, but she's out. Shoot a couple of free throws for Lincoln County. Attempts 1 and 2 of the game for Lincoln County.
That was a good drive around to the basket. She couldn't get a shot, but she was fouled.
Sims, left-handed shooter, misses the first one. She'll have one more. 5-4 Lady line, 6:26 to play first quarter. One more, rolls around and goes in for Sims. And Lincoln County ties it 5-5. Burkhardt has it right wing, drives in, kicks over to Jennings. Jennings guarded by Sims. She'll drive into pressure, kicks back out for an open Garrett County three, in and out. Rebound by Lewis.
You mentioned in the pregame, Garrett County will shoot the three ball. It's important to get out on the shooter and rebound it, just as Lincoln County did on that possession.
Lady Pates working around the perimeter. Greer has it in the corner in front of the Garrett County bench. Dribbles out top of the key. Goes over on the left side now. Rice has it. Burkhardt picks her up. Gets a screen from Carrier. Comes around a jumper on the way. Back rim, no good. Carrier with the rebound. Lincoln County has another life here on offense. Sims thought about a three. Now she gets a screen from Macy Carrier. Drives around. Goes baseline to Lewis. Back out top. Greer. Three on the way. Front rim, no good. Rebound Garrett County's Burkhardt.
Good look there from Greer. Just couldn't get it to fall, but good active Lincoln County getting the ball movement going around.
5-5, we're tied. 5:20 to play. That looked like an over and back, but they're going to call a pushing foul on Rice before the turnover.
They tried to D up with some tight defense. They got a little too physical on that to earn the whistle.
They get it into Burkhardt. Goes to Jennings. She's trapped in the corner, in trouble. And a timeout called by Garrett County's coach Preston with 5:16 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. 30-second timeout. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend. Your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
5:16 to play first quarter, 5-5. We're all tied up. The Lady Lions will have the basketball out of the timeout. Reagan Powell will inbound. She throws it in the backcourt to Burkhardt. Burkhardt, the 8th grade point guard, being picked up by Sims at the midcourt line. Goes high post to an entry pass inside, and it's put in by Jennings. Good assist there from Childress. And Garrett County quickly with a steal.
And that press is giving Lincoln County fits.
Burkhardt's going to try a three. Back rim, no good. Loose ball underneath. Last touch by Garrett County.
And that was a good play call by Coach Preston coming out of the timeout. You can tell the design was to get the shot up. And, good make there. But Lincoln County's got to take care of the basketball. 2 turnovers here midway through the first quarter. Garrett County, after they went to that press, it gave Lincoln County fits.
Lincoln breaks it this time with Greer. Greer bounces it to Rice, drives in, bumps into a Garrett County defender, and she's whistled for a charge. That's going to be 2 on Rice with 4:40 to play in the first quarter. That was a questionable call there. And Coach Parson wants a 30-second timeout. We'll break with her. Lady Pates trail by 2 on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Lions have it out of the timeout. They lead by 2. Burkhart gets a screen up top from Childers. Pick and roll goes back to Childers, who drives in. And she draws contact from Greer on her way to the hoop. They're going to say it was an act of shooting, so she'll have a couple of free throws here with 4:29 to play in the first quarter.
You can see the strategy early is get Garrard County moving towards the basket. They feel like they've got an advantage in that department, and, so far it's working for the young Lady Lions.
Senior Kiana Childress, 77% free throw shooter, hits the first one. 8-5 Lady Lions, 4:29 left in this first quarter. Lincoln in foul trouble already as Macy Rice is out with 2. Greer just picked one up. Cheyenne Denny in the game for Rice. Second free throw good. Childress hits them both. 9-5 Lady Lions. Full court pressure. Greer inbounds to Lewis, right back to Greer. 2-2-1 zone press. Greer goes to Denny. Denny bounces it back to Greer, nearly stolen away. Now Michaela breaks the pressure into front court to Sims, who drives baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Carrier put back, goes in. Nice offensive rebound for Macy Carrier.
That's 2 offensive boards for Carrier. That way just followed the shot.
9-2. Denny gets a hand on it, tips it into back court, chases it down. Burkhart races back. Picks it up for Garrard County midway through this first quarter. 9-7 Lady Lions. Burkhart breaks the timeline. Sims picks her up. Now they'll work it around the perimeter, back out top to Childress. Childress goes back to Burkhart. Back inside to Kiana Childress. Lost the handle, picks it up. Kicks back out to Souter, and they're going to get 3 seconds on Garrard County.
Good defense there by Lincoln County, especially Macy Carrier. There was another attempt to do what we was talking about earlier, getting the ball to the middle, and Carrier's big defense down there allowed nothing easy.
Bristol Powell, an 8th grader, checks in for Garrard County. Comes in for Reagan Powell. Denny lost. It looked like she might have sprained her ankle. It's a turnover. Inside to Burkhart. Layup good. And Denny down on the court for Lincoln County. We're going to get an injury timeout. We'll keep it right here while they check on her.
We'll let everybody know about our internet connectivity that is powered by Skyline Broadband. And this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. By Gondar & Associates, your certified public accountant in Stanford. And by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela King, agent.
Lincoln County out on the court checking on Denny, and Lincoln County going to have to go deeper in that bench with Rice out with foul trouble. Now Denny injured. See what Coach Parson decides to do here as they trail 11-7 with 3:27 to play in this first quarter.
Looks like she's going to gamble and send Rice back in. 2 fouls, and we're just midway through the first quarter. Wonder if Lincoln County will maybe mix it up, go to zone, and try to hide that foul trouble from Macy Carrier. Macy Rice.
There's always 2 ways of looking at the protect them with 2 foul thing, Dustin. You don't ever want to lose a game in the first half, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd foul. Lincoln County is going to inbound after the make by Burkhart, trailing by 4. They get it into Greer in the backcourt. Greer to Rice in the middle. Back over to Michaela. She breaks the timeline. She's trapped at midcourt, in trouble. Loops a pass to Rice, stolen away by Burkhart. She's off to the races. Layup off the glass, good. Burkhart with 7 points here early on, and the Lady Lions leading now by 6.
As the turnovers are adding up, that's the 5th Lincoln County turnover. Got to take care of the basketball.
Ellie Sims driving a Garrard County defender and another charge call, and the fouls are adding up. It's 5-1. 2 charges called on Lincoln County, and both would be debatable.
Yeah, that one more than the other, I think. It looked like Ellie was doing a good job avoiding that, but tough break. Lincoln County's got to tighten up here.
Burkhart drives in. Her floater, right-handed, goes in. 9 points now for the 8th grader, and the lead up to 8.
Ever since Garrard County went to this press, I'm telling you, it's been a whole different ballgame.
Rice picks up her dribble in the backcourt, throws it right away to Jennings. Her layup off the glass is good. Lincoln County in trouble. A timeout on the court. It'll be a full one. We'll take a break. 17-7 Lady Lions on WPBK FM 102.9.
Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County turns it over out of the timeout, and Jennings fouled on the way in. Will shoot a couple free throws. Dustin, turnover starting to be a big factor here.
Absolutely, that's 8. And, I mean, it's live ball turnovers that's leading to layup opportunities for the Lady Lions.
Jennings' first free throw is good. Jennings, a senior.
That ball movement we've seen from Lincoln County has been non-existent the last 3 to 4 minutes.
Second free throw goes in. 6 points for Jennings, lead up to 12. Biggest lead of the game for Garrard County with 2:23 to play here in the first half. Or first quarter, I should say. Lewis throws it up to Sims, nearly stolen again. Sims goes inside the Carrier. It's tipped away, and Burkhart with another turnover. Greer cuts her off. Lincoln needs a stop here, trailing by 12. Burkhart has it over in the corner. Lincoln into 2-3 zone, loops a pass cross court. And a traveling violation called on Garrard County. That's Brianna Burkhart, whistled for the turnover. Jaron Smith will check in for Lincoln County, comes in for Sims.
Garrard County staying committed in that press, and I don't blame them. It's worked.
Greer finds Jaron Smith. Jaron over to Lewis. In a corner to Rice. Now Rice dribbles back out top. 19-7, 1:45 to play first quarter. Rice, crossover dribble. Good defense. Cuts her off. Goes over to Greer. Greer drives in, leaves it back to Macy. Macy gets in the paint, shoots a floater. No good. Rebound by Lewis. She's fouled on the floor. Offensive rebound for Lewis. Now Lincoln will inbound underneath their own goal with 1:33 to play in the first quarter, trailing by 12.
Need a basket here just to get some momentum going back on your side. A 12-point deficit. Got to get things going your way.
Greer up top to Rice. Open, top of the key. Three. Good. Between the Creek Kennel three-pointer. Lincoln needed that one badly. Cuts it back to 9. Burkhart quickly the other way. Loops a pass open for an open three. Off the glass, no good. Jaron Smith races after the rebound. Can't get it. Out of bounds on Lincoln County. Garrard County basketball.
Patriots done a good job boxing out, just not getting the basketball. You forced a missed shot, got to have that one.
Get it into Childress, back to Burkhart from way downtown. Back rims, no good. Rice collects the rebound for Lincoln County. She'll bring it into front court. Lincoln County trailing by 9. 1:04 to play in the quarter. Jaron Smith has it on the baseline. Back to Lewis. Up top to Rice. Pump fakes a three. Now backs it out. Gets us some instruction from Coach Parson. Now goes back to work. Lewis sets Smith a screen. She dribbles over to Greer. Hands it off to her. Now here comes Carrier. High ball screen for Greer. Greer over to Rice for a three. Rattles around and comes out. Loose ball underneath. Smith had it. It was tipped last by Garrard County, and Lincoln will inbound underneath their own goal with 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
How did that three not go in? I believe it touched the bottom of the rim and still spun out.
Rice gets it into Carrier. Hands it right back to Mason. 33 seconds left here in this first quarter. Lincoln County works it around the perimeter. Now Rice will drive baseline. Cut off nicely by Garrard County. Dribbles back out to Jaron Smith. Now hand it back to Rice. Down to 20 seconds. Lincoln's worked this last minute down to inside of 15 seconds now. Rice gets a high ball screen from Lewis. Covered up quickly. Gets to the elbow. Pulls up. Shoots a jumper. Bounces out. Last touched inside. Looked like by Garrard County, but they're going to call it out on Lincoln with 6 seconds to play in the quarter.
Let's see. Lincoln County Wish you could have got points on that. It just didn't happen.
Inbound comes up to midcourt to Jennings. Greer picks her up with 3 seconds left, and she dribbles it out of bounds. Good defense by Greer.
Great defense by Michaela Greer.
2.4 seconds left in the quarter, and Lincoln County will inbound it. Greer gets it into Rice at midcourt, takes a dribble, gets inside the midcourt line, shoots it up, no good at the horn. Our score at the end of one, Garrett County Lady Lions 19, Lincoln County 10 on WPBK-FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
This is Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson. Kentucky is upgrading the motor vehicle database, and every DMV office across the state will be closed the beginning of January. We will be closed January 1st through 10th for all DMV transactions, but other office services will be available regular hours January 3rd. You may check our website, Facebook page, or call for any changes or delays. Please bring your driver's license, paperwork, and your patience as we implement this new system, and thank you in advance for your understanding.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates trail 19-10 as we begin quarter number 2 here from Garrett County Middle School. Lady Lions will have it first. They'll be operating right to left on your radio dial. Hibbenthal will throw it in. Burkhart will set things up for Garrett County. Impressive looking 8th grader, 9 points in that first quarter.
Yeah, did everything.
8th grader on 8th grader now. Jaren Smith D's her up. Lincoln in a 2-3 zone, but they're extending it out pretty high up top. And Garrett County's going to shoot a 3 over top of it. It's Jennings connecting on a 3-pointer.
That's the downfall of going to that zone, is sometimes you give up open looks. Garrett County missed their first 4 threes, but they ain't missing the 5th one.
22-10 Lady Lions. They're hot tonight. They're a low-scoring team. You wouldn't know it tonight. They came in only averaging 47 a game. They already have 22 as Rice drives in, shoots a short 2-point jumper, and it goes.
We'll credit the Garrett County defense for allowing that offense. A lot of turnovers. It's led to some points, and now Lincoln County starting to get some shots to fall.
Lincoln shows a little 2-2-1 pressure of their own this time. Garrett breaks it. Jennings drives in, stolen away by Greer. Lincoln looks to run. Floats a pass up to Rice. Elbow jumper and transition. No good. Lewis with another rebound. Kicks it out to Michaela. She'll shoot a 3-ball. It rims out. Jaren Smith, nice rebound. Put back, no good. Carrier with a rebound. She's fouled. The Lady Pates hitting the glass hard.
Shots, if you can't get the shots to fall, go get a second chance, third chance, and even a fourth chance. That's going to lead Carrier to the free throw line.
Macy Carrier, senior, will shoot a couple of free throws here. 67% free throw shooter. First one, no good. 2 points tonight for Carrier. A few rebounds in that first quarter.
You want to climb back into this game. That free throw line is a great way to do it. Patriots just 1 of 3 with the 4th attempt coming.
Carrier back rims both. Lead stays at 10 for Garrett as they clear the rebound. Burkhart quickly in the front court. Smith on her. Loops a pass over to Jennings. She'll shoot another 3. In and out. Inside, rebound by Carrier. Kicks it out to Rice. Lincoln looks to run. Rice, pull-up jumper. Too hard. Rebound inside Jennings for Garrett County.
I'd like to see Lincoln County run some offense on that. A lot of quick shots. And, you know, Lady Patriots aren't back to even fight for a chance for a rebound. Pull that thing back and let's run some offense.
2-3 zone from Lincoln County. Smith and Rice up top. Hibbenthal over to Jennings. Shoots another 3. Hits it. Jennings on fire here early on. 12 points for Garrett County. Lead up to 25-12 for the Lady Lions with 6 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Defensively, Lincoln County's doing everything right except guarding that shot, and that's the downfall of that 2-3 zone.
Rice finds Greer. Greer gets a screen from Lewis. Jennings all over her. Finally, Smith goes and gets it. 25-12, Lady Lions lead. There's a bad pass, intercepted by Burkhart. Burkhart drives in, fouled by Smith. And she'll earn herself a couple more free throws here. with the clock stopped. 5:37 to play in the half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Garrett County being very active defensively, rushing the passing lanes, attacking the ball handler, and it's causing Lincoln County some trouble on offense.
Burkhart will shoot 2 here, 76% free throw shooter on the season. Hits the first one. 2 of 2 on the night. Now into double figures with 10. Ellie Sims checks back in for Jaron Smith.
Lady Lions a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Second free throw on the way, no good. Long, rebound by Lewis, clears it to Rice. 26-12. Garrett County leads, 5:30 to play in the second quarter. Rice drives over, kicks a pass to Sims, shoots a 3 that's short. Rice with the rebound, put back no good, but she's fouled on her way up.
That's where Lincoln County's going to have to come back into this game, is second chance opportunities. They've shown they can clean the offensive glass, but you've got to capitalize.
Rice will shoot 2. 26-12 deficit for the Lady Pates. Free throw good for Rice. 67% free throw shooter on the season. Senior guard averaging 13 points a game for Lincoln County. Second free throw rattles out. Rebound underneath by Garrett County's Souter. Quickly in the front court. They'll shoot a 3 from the corner, in and out. Carrier with the rebound, hands it to Rice. Macy looks to run. Quickly in the front court to Greer. Now she gives it back to Macy Rice. Burkhart covers her up. Shading her to her right hand. Go over in the right wing to Sims. Sims gets a screen from Carrier. Now Lincoln works it around the perimeter. 26-13 lead for Garrett County. 4:50 to play in the half. Sims dribble handoff to Rice. Open 3 on the way. Macy splash. Between the Creek Kennel three-pointer lead. Cut back to 10.
That's the second make for Rice, and we're back down to a 10-point game.
26-16. 4:30 left in quarter number 2. Burkhart working on Sims. Lincoln back man-to-man this trip. Greer comes out on Jennings. Now Garrett County looks to drive. They get all the way in. Carrier with a block. Rice comes out with it. In the front court to Sims. Now Sims floats back, decides to drive, finds Greer on the left wing. Top of the key back to Sims. Sims hands off to Lewis. Lewis will get a screen from Carrier, drives it to the free throw line, cut off. Garrett County playing good half-court defense here early on.
No reason to rush for Lincoln County. I mean, there's no shot clock. Just get the shot that's best for you.
Sims lost the handle, able to retrieve it before it goes into the backcourt. Goes over to Rice. Rice gets to the top of the key. Now Sims will drive. Bumped, finds Lewis. Lewis baseline floater, no good. Gets her own rebound. Hands it off to Greer. Greer lost the handle. It's on the deck. Picked up by Garrett County, a steal.
11 turnovers for the ball game for the Lady Patriots.
26-16, Garrett County leads. They go into Childress. He leaves it for Jennings, tipped away by Greer. Jennings able to retrieve it. She goes to Burkhart. Burkhart working on Sims. Crossover dribble. Gets in the paint, forces a shot, draws a foul.
It's important to see, and it is on Sims. That's, I believe, her third.
It is going to be on Sims. She's going to have to check out 3 fouls here in the second quarter, and Sharon Smith comes back in for her. Foul trouble been a big issue for Lincoln County here in this first half. 26-16 lead for Garrett County. 3:13 to play in the half.
You got Sims, who now has 3. I believe Rice has 2.
She's had 2 for a long time.
Yeah. It's an important 3 minutes and 13 seconds for Lincoln County.
Denny injured early as she subbed in for Rice with those fouls. They get into Childress, top of the key. Childress goes to work on Lewis. Ball tipped away and a whistle, a foul. Didn't see that.
Get Michaela Greer, I guess, for reaching in.
Lopsided foul early on. I think it's 10-3 here so far in this half, Dustin.
Definitely in favor of Garrett County, but
Lewis steals it away on the inbound pass. Trapped in backcourt. She's got a dribble, doesn't use it, uses a timeout instead. We'll take a quick break. 2:58 to play in the half. 26-16, Garrett County full timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County trailing 26-16, 2:58 to play here in the second quarter. Game number one of our girls-boys doubleheader tonight. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. This game also available on YouTube.com. Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream tonight. Ball inbounded into backcourt to Rice. Under 3 to go in the half. Right wing over to Greer. Gets a screen from Carrier. Drives to the free throw line. Lobs it inside to Carrier. Unable to handle the pass. Childers with a steal.
I like the idea. Just a little bit off on the timing there from Lincoln County. Use the screen to try to do a give and go.
Powell to Jennings. 3. In and out. Rebound inside Carrier. Over the back on Garrett County. Lincoln County's got a size advantage, as we've talked about. If they can find a way to utilize that for offensive purposes, it could go a long way. They trail by 10. Like to see them cut into this deficit, Dustin, get it in single digits as you head into the locker room.
Absolutely.
You battled foul trouble and turnover issues here in this first half. Rice puts it on the deck up top, and she's going to turn it over with a travel. Unforced turnover there.
And that's adding up. That's 13 now for Lincoln County compared to 6 for Garrett County. And, I mean, that's just dribbling top of the key. There's really, I mean, the awareness that we've seen from Lincoln County is just not there tonight.
Burkhart drives in on Smith. Good defense from Smith. She swings it up top to Powell. Powell cut off. Now they'll work it back over to Burkhart. Smith on her. Burkhart drives baseline. Gets inside. Floater no good. Smith with the rebound. Good minutes here from the 8th grader.
Yeah, playing really well.
Loops a pass to Greer on the right wing to Rice. Had a man inside, didn't see her. Now Lewis drives in. Floater, no good. Loose ball underneath. Lost out of bounds by Garrett County.
Yeah, that Carrier had broke free under the basket.
Wide open for a layup.
Just couldn't get the ball to her. And I wouldn't be opposed to seeing if we can post her up and see if we can get some baskets with the height advantage that Carrier has.
Rice, right wing, 3. Good. Between the Creek Kendall three-pointer, that's 3 of them for Rice in this first half. The lead down to 7 for Lincoln County.
Minute 30. See if you can get her 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 run to try to cut into this before halftime.
Lady line, 7-point lead, 1:30 left in the second quarter. Smith guarding Burkhart. Good defense up top, and Coach Preston wants a timeout with 1:26 to play in the half. We'll take a break, too. It's a 30-second timeout on WPBK-FM 102.9.
This is Dr. Shay Lair. For 40 years, I've taken care of not only Lincoln, but surrounding counties' dental need. For the first time in those 40 years, we are welcoming a new dentist to the practice, and therefore we are going through a name change to Lincoln Smiles. I'd like to introduce to you Lincoln County's newest professional.
My name is Dr. Andrew Cooper, and as a Stanford boy born and raised, I'm happy to be serving the people of my hometown. Conveniently located at 603 Lancaster Street across from Durham's Grocery here in Stanford. We're now on Facebook, so be sure to go like us at Lincoln Smiles to stay up to date on all the exciting things to come.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County has cut the lead down to 7 off of that Macy Rice three-pointer. She's been able to hit 3, Dustin, in this first half for Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln County shooting 3 of 8 from the three-point line tonight, and had some really good looks from that range. It's just been the turnovers that's hurt Lincoln County, but Rice connecting on those has brought it back to single digits. Now you've got to get some stops here.
Garrett County inbounds into Burkhart in the backcourt. Smith picks her up at midcourt. High post to Childers, turns, drives on Lewis, blocked out of bounds, but a foul call. And it's been one of those games, Dustin, where when Garrett County drives, they've seem to get a favorable whistle when Lincoln County drives into the hoop. We've not seen that same whistle.
No, definitely not. And, the one thing I will say that Garrard County is doing is they're going in with more physical contact with the basketball and driving in.
Childers hits the first free throw.
Would be the only difference that
Greer's
I see.
out with 3 fouls. Sims is out with 3 fouls. Rice has 2. Riley Towns, a 7th grader, checks in for Lincoln County.
Foul trouble's hurting Lincoln County bad right now.
Childress hits them both. She's got 4 points. They get it into Rice. Garrard County backs out of that full court pressure, which is an interesting tactic right now, as shorthanded as Lincoln County is.
It'd be the time to do it if you're Garrard County.
Towns over to Lewis on the left wing, gets a screen up top, hands off to Smith. Jaron drives in, thought about a shot, passed it up, floats a pass over to Towns. Towns, dangerous pass, stolen by Jennings, drives in for a left-handed layup for Garrard County.
That's been the first half so far for both teams.
Rice quickly the other way, finds Towns, up top to Smith, 30-19. Lincoln trying to hold on in this foul trouble here. Trailing by 11, down to 40 seconds in the half. Elbow jumper from Rice, in and out. Carrier with a nice rebound inside, and a whistle on the floor, a foul called.
I say, Carrier, go back up with that. You fought hard for that offensive rebound. Go back up with that. Reward yourself.
Rice will inbound underneath the Lady Pay basket. 36 seconds left in the half. Lincoln County trailing by 11. Smacks the ball, gets it into Towns. Passed up a shot, goes to Lewis. Free throw line jumper, good. Catlin Lewis with a jumper. Lead back under 10 at 9. Garrard County may hold for 1. 23 seconds left in the half. Burkhart, high dribble, looked like she walked. No call, drives in, throws it over to Childers. 3, bank shot, no good. Rebound by Smith. Burkhart picks her up. Gives it to Rice with 10 seconds left. Rice dribbles down into a trap, now dribbles out of it, and she's hand-checked and fouled. And that's going to be a big one, as that will put Lincoln County in the bonus finally with 7 seconds left in the half. A 2-shot bonus opportunity for Rice.
Great opportunity to cut into it. The only problem is the Lincoln County shooting 2 of 6 in this first half from the free throw line. Need both of these.
Macy, 2 free throws here. Lincoln needs them. She hits the first one. 30-22 now. 7 seconds left in the half.
Give a shout out to the mayor of Waynesburg, Vernon Mitchell, listening in.
One more free throw opportunity here for Rice. Right-handed shooter, no good. Rebound inside for Garrard County. Burkhart brings it into front court. 3 seconds left. Good defense from Smith. Cuts her off, and Burkhart walked with it. They didn't call it, but the horn will sound, and we'll head to the half with Lincoln County able to cut this deficit down to 8. It's Garrard County 30, Lady Page 22 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Halftime here at Garrard County Middle School on WPBK FM 102.9.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like coffee and donuts, like zebras and stripes, like lo and behold, like flannel shirts and lumberjacks, like heavy rain and leaving your umbrella at home. I do it every time, folks. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Give Andrew Kaiser a call at 365-3153 or stop by our office at 233 Doe Run Road in Stanford. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, Mountain Dew drinkers! It's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary. 20 years of Baja Blast being a Taco Bell fan favorite. To celebrate this year, the tropical lime flavor of Baja Blast is in stores everywhere all year long. 12 months, 366 days. That's right, it's a leap year. That's 8,784 hours where you can find Baja Blast on shelves. So don't just sit there. Celebrate with an ice-cold Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Garrard County Middle School, home of the Garrard County Lady Lions. They lead Lincoln County 30-22. Here at the break, Lincoln County led in scoring in that first half by Macy Rice with 13 points. They got one from Ellie Sims, 6 points for Gatlin Lewis, 2 points for Macy Carrier for a total of 22. Garrard County led by Sarah Jennings. She had 14. They got 10 from Burkhart, 4 points from Kiana Childress, and 2 points from Kenzie Souter for a total of 30. Garrard County won the first quarter 19-10, but Dustin, the second quarter, Lincoln County outscored them 12-11. And they did a lot of that with severe foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, foul trouble has been the hurting factor of that and turnovers for Lincoln County in this first half. But being able to weather the storm in the first quarter, chip back away in the second quarter, and set yourself up, hopefully, for a good comeback if you're Lincoln County in the second half.
It's halftime. The Lady Lions lead the Lady Pates 30-22. You're listening to WPBKF 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our client. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
What if you could shorten the runway to your career success because you personalized your online graduate program to work with your busy schedule? Now you can, with a graduate degree earned from Asbury University. Begin your graduate journey now. asbury.edu/graduate.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stanford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Garrard County Middle School. Lady Lions leading the Lady Pates 30-22. We'll now go over to Dustin Oney for a look at halftime stats.
Lincoln County Lady Patriots shot 35% from the field in the first half on 8 of 23 shooting in that first half. Lady Pates 3 of 8 from the three-point line for 38%, but only 3 of 8 from the free throw line for that same exact 38%. So, Brad, they're the same from the free throw line as they are the three-point range, and, you know, that's never good, especially if it's a lower number. Lady Pates had 14 turnovers in that first half. Garrard County only 6 turnovers and shot 47% from the field on 9 of 19 shooting. A lot of layups in that first half for Garrard County. 2 of 10 from the three-point range for 20%. And the Lady Lions of Garrard County, 8 of 9 from the free throw line for 89%, which puts our halftime score with Garrard County leading the Lincoln County Lady Patriots 30-22. You're listening to Patriot Basketball on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Save more during the Start of Something New sales event at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Save up to 15% off MSRP on new 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee L models. MSRP $62,285, model WLJP 75. Must be Conquest, have trade and financing. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore in Delhi.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates trail the Lady Lions here at halftime 30-22. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Live from Garrard County Middle School, game 1 of this girls-boys 45th district doubleheader, as the Patriots and the Golden Lions will take the court about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game. We'll have both of them for you here on WPBK FM. Dustin, Lincoln County's trailing by 8, but with 2 starters with 3 fouls. A third starter picked up her second foul just a couple minutes to the game. They got to feel pretty good about where they're at right now, only trailing by 8.
Absolutely, and, you know, a perfect half for Garrard County, and maybe the opposite of that for Lincoln County with how everything worked out. But now it's time for the adjustments to come in, and it's an 8-point game. So, I mean, there's still a lot to play here in this basketball game, as, you know, we still have a whole half of it left. But, you know, Lincoln County, like you mentioned, foul trouble, turnovers, a lot of that happened in the first half. Some injuries that's kind of hindered them as well. Now's a chance to make up for it. You've got 2 fouls to play with, unfortunately, for each of them. Well, not play with, that's all they got left. You know, Rice comes in with 3 left to go. She's only got 2 fouls. So it'll be interesting to see how they go and how Garrard County attacks that as well.
Ready to get this third quarter underway. Lincoln County trailing by 8 points and double-figure deficit for a big part of that second quarter. They were able to chip into it, had to go deep into the bench, as we talked about with the foul trouble. And the Lady Pates are going to have it first here to open up this third quarter. Your Dwight Hopkins Lincoln Circuit Court Clerk second half possession arrow belongs to the Lady Pates. They'll be operating right to left on your radio dial. Greer will inbound it into Rice. We're underway here in quarter number 3. The Lady Pates trailing by 8. Rice left wing to Sims. Sims been quiet offensively. Gets a screen from Lewis. Goes inside to Lewis. Nice backdoor layup, good for Gatlin Lewis. And what a dime from Sims.
You couldn't have threaded it more perfect. If it's an inch to the right or inch to the left, it's a turnover, but Sims put it exactly where it needed to be. And how about Lewis once again getting under the basket? Lady Patriots started the game with that. Now starts the second half.
Hesitation dribble by Burkhart, who drives in and puts it in for two. Way too easy there. She's got 12 points now, lead back to 8. Lewis open on that left wing. She's a capable three-point shooter. She goes to Sims. Sims going to drive around her man, gets in, misses the layup, gets her own rebound, but had a foot out of bounds.
That's a tough one, too. But, I mean, right call. She's the first person to step in bounds there before establishing herself, grabbing the basketball. But Lincoln County looking to go towards the basket through the first two plays, but you got to be able to get a stop on the other end.
Burkhart has it out top. Sims on her. 32-24. Garrard County leads. Childress has it at the free throw line. Drives in. Leaves the pass back for Powell, who throws up a floater. No good. Lewis with the rebound for Lincoln County. Quickly in the front court to Sims. Cross-court pass over to Greer. Greer scoreless on the night. Leading scorer on the team at 13 a game. Inside the Carrier off the glass for a PBK bank shot. There's your post up.
I think it's there for Lincoln County. Coach Preston arguing a walk, but we see 2 points. And, you know, Carrier's got an advantage there. You'd like to see Lincoln County continue to go back to that.
Lead cut back down to 6. Childress wild shot. Bailout foul called on Lewis. It's one of those where you throw it up and fall backward and get rewarded.
I don't know what else Gatlin could do right there on that. It looked like she was in good guarding position.
Childress to the free throw line here. The lead stands at 6 for Garrard County. Kiana Childress will shoot 2 free throws.
That's what Coach Parsons for Lincoln County is asking. She said, you know, Lewis was straight up. It was just a shoulder went into her.
5 points now for the senior Childress. One more free throw attempt awaits her. 33-26 Lady Lions. Just underway here in the third quarter. Both free throws good.
Garrard County 10 of 11 from the free throw line.
Rice brings it into front court. Man-to-man defense from the Lady Lions now. Sims left wing. Has a left lane driving opportunity. Doesn't take it. Kicks out to Rice, top of the key. Now Greer on the right wing. Hands back to Macy. Rice, crossover dribble. Being guarded by Powell. Gets a screen from Carrier. Now hands it back to Greer. Greer drives in. Now hesitation, dribble back out. 5:54 to play third quarter. Sims inside to Lewis. Hands it off to Carrier. PBK bank shot good.
Nice find by Gatlin Lewis. Nice job by Carrier, who's becoming a force here in the second half down around the basket.
Lead cut back to 6 once again for Lincoln County. Burkhart guarded by Sims. Dribbles in front of her, goes into Childress, bounces into a defender, now throws it up and puts it in for 2.
Tough shot there. That's good defense by Lincoln County, but a great shot.
36-28. They go into Carrier again. Hands it to Lewis. Backdoor layup. Good. Nice offense. 2-man game between the Lewis and Carrier. It's
last possession, it was Lewis finding Carrier. This time it was Carrier finding Lewis.
Now Garrard County goes backdoor to Powell, who puts it in for a layup.
Lincoln County cannot get a stop on defense. I don't know if it's the fear of picking up a foul but nobody's guarding the basketball and letting Garrard County get into the driving lanes.
38-30. Sims has it over in the left corner, up top to Lewis, back to Ellie. Ellie drives in, floats a pass over to Rice. She'll shoot a 3 from the right corner, no good. Lewis with a nice offensive rebound in traffic. Double teamed inside to Rice. PBK bank shot goes. Gatlin Lewis, a force here in this third quarter. Rebounding, passing, scoring.
Absolutely, doing everything right now for Lincoln County.
38-32. Lady Lions lead by 6. 4:15 to play third quarter. Burkhart goes to work on Sims. Leaves it for Childress. Drives all the way in. Unguarded. Missed the layup. Sims with the rebound. Lincoln looks to run. Ellie drives all the way in. Finally cut off. Now dribbles out. Leaves it for Lewis. She's open. Inside floater. In and out. But goes back down and good. Lead cut to 4. Coach Preston wants a timeout. A Bluegrass Drugstore timeout with 3:56 to play third quarter. We'll take a quick break. It's a full timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrard, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Garrard County calls a timeout to try to slow this Lady Pate comeback down. They've cut this lead to 4, Dustin, 38-34, 3:56 to play in this third quarter.
Yeah, them halftime adjustments, taking it to the basket. Lincoln County scored all their points right around the rim. A good job. But now
it's been quiet here in the third quarter. She's going to drive now. Now loses. Good defense from Lincoln County. They'll have a chance to cut into this 4-point deficit.
Cut in. Lincoln County, I guess you see guys. You know, Lincoln County's got to be able to get some stop, and they've done that the last couple.
Left wing, back up top, Rice. Rice dribbles off to the right. Has a high ball screen from Carrier, doesn't use it. Flips it back to Sims. Looking inside Lincoln County. Lewis, she's open. She'll turn and look.
I don't think she realizes how open she is.
Now they kick it back out. Carried in a 2-3 zone now. Rice dribbles around the perimeter. 2 defenders up top for the Garrard County zone. Find Lewis in the middle. Gatlin fakes a 3, drives in, gets inside. 2 on the way. Good. Rice for 2. The lead down to 2. 38-36, under 3 to play third quarter.
Macy Carrier drawing a double team, and they went to that zone to slow her down. It's going to free at the top of the key there.
Garrard County now working on this Lincoln defense. They get it inside. Missed shot. Lewis with the rebound. Lincoln with a chance to tie or take the lead. Macy Rice races into front court. Swings it over to Greer. Over to Sims. Open 3 on the way. Lewis with the rebound. Out to Rice. Thought about a 3. Gives it up. Now they'll go inside the Carrier. Puts it off the glass. No good. And rebounded inside by Garrard County. Good offense that time.
Great offense that time. Just couldn't get the shots to go. Had a good open look for 3 and a good shot towards the basket. You'll take that if you're Lincoln County. Of course, you want to make.
Jennings will shoot a 3. Front rim. Lewis another rebound. She's all over the glass in this third quarter. Gives it up to Rice. Lincoln with a chance to tie or take the lead again. 2 minutes left in quarter number 3. Lady Lions with a 2-point lead. See if they can get something for Greer. She's been quiet. Right wing 3 on the way. No good. Lewis tips it, gets the rebound again. Another offensive board. Gives it up to Sims. Nice pass underneath. Carrier layup. Good. Lincoln has tied it. 38-38. 1:40 to play third quarter.
The assists are adding up for Lincoln County.
Step back 3. Gives it up to Rice. Lincoln a chance to take the lead. Into front court. Position 3. Back rim.
There, especially with the way you've been attacking the rim.
Burkhardt outlet pass down to Jennings. That should be a push off, but they're going to get Lincoln County's Greer. So that's not a good call there, Dustin.
That's 4 on Greer, right?
That's a dislodge there on Jennings. Blatant push off. That is going to be 4 on Greer with 1:18 to play in the third quarter. Jaron Smith back in, played big minutes in the first half. We're tied, 38 all. Comes into Childress. Hand off to Burkhardt. Deep 3. No good. Front rim, rebound Lewis. Gives it up to Rice. Rice on her teammates to join her as they set up some offense. 1:04 to play in the third. 38-38.
Lady Lions still in that 2-3. See if Lincoln County can take advantage again.
Smith left wing, lobs it into Lewis. Inside Carrier, the PBK bank shot, good. Lincoln has found something. The high-low post, and they've taking the lead 40-38 with 46 seconds to play in the third.
The two-man game from Lewis and Carrier is unstoppable right now.
And there's a turnover, a good pass, but unfortunately landed with Coach Preston. And Lincoln will get it back with a 2-point lead. 42 seconds to play in the third.
Lincoln County has outscored Garrard County 18-8.
Burkhardt steals it away from Rice, drives in, missed the layup. Rice gets the rebound. Macy quickly off to the races. Loops a pass over to Lewis. Lewis looks inside, nothing there. Now finds Sims back door, left-handed layup, rattles out. Rebound inside by Carrier, and she's fouled.
Oh, jump ball.
Looked like Carrier was fouled, Dustin, from underneath, but they're going to call the jump. The possession arrow favors Garrard County with 22 seconds left in the third. Lincoln County leading by 2.
Big stop here. Good thing about the jump ball is you can start the fourth quarter with a basketball, but a stop here would be even bigger.
Burkhardt has it top of the key, going to shoot an NBA range 3. Air ball misses everything. Turnover.
Shot that one from the Burger House.
8 seconds left. Powell back in for Burkhardt, gives her a quick rest at the end of the quarter. Lincoln with a 2-point lead. Smith going to inbound to Rice. Now Powell will come up and pick up Rice full court. They get it to her anyway. Rice brings it up herself, beats 2 defenders, drives in, kicks to Sims. Back inside the Carrier, shot at the horn, no good. At the end of 3, our score, Lincoln County 40, Lady Lions 38 on WPBK FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
This motor vehicle database and every DMV office across the state will be closed the beginning of January. We will be closed January 1st through 10th for all DMV transactions, but other office services will be available regular hours January 3rd. You may check our website, Facebook page, or call for any changes or delays. Please bring your driver's license, paperwork, and your patience as we implement this new system, and thank you in advance for your understanding.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Quarter number 4 set to get underway. Lincoln County will have it first with a 2-point lead as they outscored Garrard County by 10 points in that third quarter to take the lead here as we enter quarter number 4. Rice out top. Sims in the corner. Open 3 for Ellie. No good. Carrier rebound. No good, but she's fouled. Carrier and Lewis have asserted themselves here in this second half for Lincoln County.
Absolutely, and it's in and around the basket. Lincoln County has found something there. Coach Parsons has went to it between Lewis and Carrier attacking the basket. It's working for the Lady Pates.
Macy with 10 points tonight. 67% free throw shooter. First one good. Nice looking stroke for the senior. Came in averaging 4 points and 6 rebounds. I'd say she's well on her way to those 6 boards, and of course now with 11 points. Lincoln with a 3-point lead. Macy hits them both.
She's heating up.
She's got 12. And Lincoln's lead is at 4, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Childress drives in on Lewis. Throws up a shot, no bailout this time. Good rebound, Lewis. Defensive board. Macy Rice working out top on Powell, swings left wing to Lewis. Now they go in the corner to Sims, gets a screen, pick and roll, inside Lewis, off the glass, rims out. Rebound by Carrier, put back no good, but she's fouled.
What a pass again from Sims finding Lewis. The shot didn't go, but man, what a pass. And then how about Carrier again, fighting under. How's that not a shot attempt on that?
That had to be a shot. I'm with you on that, Dustin. What about this halftime adjustment from Coach Parson and her staff? These backdoor cuts and this high-low post game. They get it into Jaron Smith. Smith back to Rice. 42-38, Lincoln County lead. 7:20 to play in the game. Gatlin has it on the left wing. Gives way to Sims. Sims left hand dribble. Cross-court pass to Rice. Open corner. 3. Splash! between the Creek Kennel three-pointer. Rice has 20, and the lead is up to 7 for Lincoln County with 7 to go.
Lady Pates have got it rolling now. Now you got to keep it up. Maybe get some stops here. Let's see if we can push the lead.
Smith, good defense on Jennings, cuts her off. Jennings dribbles back out top. Jaren Smith all over. 8th grader, good defense. She gives it up to Burkhart. Burkhart been quiet in the second half. She hesitates, drives in, floats a pass over on the side. They'll try a three from over there. No good. Rebound Carrier. Outlet Price. Baseline to Lewis. Cut off. Back out top to Rice. Still shooting three. Good for the rebound. Unable to get it. It goes out of bounds with 6:5 to play with a 7-point lead.
Younger sister of, I don't know, some kid that used to be Jalen Smith, but big tonight for the Lady Patriots.
Sims, good defense on Burkhart. She gives it up. Now Childers, straight line drive from up top, runs through a defender. No charge for Lincoln County. They call a block on Rice. That's the same call. Garrett has gotten that exact same place twice tonight. And the block charge goes against Lincoln once again.
There has been 3 of those plays. 2 of them have been charges, and that one was called a block. And I think all 3 were very identical with each other. That's a tough one.
Only difference is the color of the uniform. Children, as Rasheed Wallace used to say, the ball don't lie.
Rasheed Wallace, that's a name I ain't heard in a while.
One more free throw attempt here. A 7-point lead with 6:13 to play in the game. Childers' second free throw hits it, 1 of 2. She's got 8 points now, and the lead's 45-39. Garrett's going to throw that 2-2-1 press back at Lincoln. Haven't seen it in a while. Lincoln drives in, loops it inside. Carrier, PBK, bank shot, good. Give the assist to Jaren Smith.
That's how you beat the press. Lincoln County struggled against it back in that first quarter. That time done a good job. The 8th grader finding the senior.
Burkhart drives in. Her layup, no good. Carrier, another rebound. Lincoln, 47th ball. Bryce has it stripped away. Good defense by Burkhart. She drives in and puts it in for 2. Burkhart with 14 now, and the lead back down to 6. Now Burkhart tries to do it again. And this time whistle for the foul.
Burkhart's a ball player for this Lady Patriots, or Lady Golden Lions team.
5-7-41, Lady. Oh, that pressure again. Let's see if Lincoln can handle it. Comes into Rice. Burkhart all over her. Rice gets it in the front court to Jaren Smith. Jaren gets by her man, drives off. Layup, no good. Carrier. Back inside to Lewis, lost the handle, picks it back up. And good timeout called by Coach Parson with 5:18 to play in the game. Lincoln County leading 47-41. It's a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. We'll keep it. Actually, we'll take a quick break. It's a full timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. All about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads 47-41. If you joined us late, they trailed Dustin for the whole first half. Double figures for a big double all night. Now they have the ball out of the Bluegrass Store timeout. Rice will inbound and gets it into Sims. Back to Rice, open baseline jumper, good. Nice pass from Sims. Good inbound play by Coach Parson.
Yeah, Macy Rice was the inbounder. She stepped in, nobody picked her up. Seen they were still in that zone defense and just splashed it.
Lincoln's lead back to 8. Under 5 to go in the game. On your McKnight Home and Monument Company scoreboard, Burkhart drives in, spin move, leaves it back for Jennings. Now Jennings will try it. She leaves it for Burkhart. Her three rims in, goes back in, out, and back in. A big three cuts the lead back down to 5-4. And now a bad pass. Rice tries to get it back for Lincoln County. Stolen away by Burkhart. Garrard County off to the races. Burkhart drives, leaves, Jennings open, three, short. Rebound underneath, Greer's on top of it for Lincoln County. It's a jump ball. Garrard County will keep it on the arrow, trailing by 5 with 4:26 to play.
Here's where Lincoln County, if you can get a stop here, there's no sense in rushing. I mean, the clock is on your side. The score is in favor of you. Control this basketball.
Smith back in for Greer. Childers blocked by Sims, but a foul called. It's just been one of those nights for Lincoln. Any 50-50 call has went against the Lady Pates from the onset of this game.
That's the fourth on Sims.
Greer's got 4. Sims has got 4.
That's a beautiful play call to free her up, but
Childers going to shoot 2 more free throws. First one good. For Childers. 49-45. 4-point lead now. Greer back in for Smith. Going to go offense for defense as much as you can here down the stretch. Ellie stays in with her 4 fouls. Childers' second free throw hits them both. 10 points now for Childers. Full court pressure from Garrard County. Comes into Rice. Burkhart picks her up. Full court pressure. Over to Greer. Greer drives around. Childers now cut off. Now Michaela gets it into front court. Hit from behind, no call. Over to Rice. Rice drives in. Free throw line jumper. Splash. Macy with 24. That was 2 big ones. Sends the lead back to 5 for Lincoln County.
And if she didn't want to take that, she once again had Carrier wide open.
Childress out top, goes to work on Lewis. Swings a pass over to Powell. Now Burkhart's going to shoot one from way downtown. Back rim, takes a big bounce and goes out of bounds. And Coach Preston didn't like that shot.
Now, them are NBA range threes. You can get those shots anytime you want in this offense. You want to see if you can get a shot, and then at worst, take that shot.
Full court man-to-man pressure. Reach in, no call on Burkhart. Rice breaks the timeline on her. Crossover dribble. Now swings it up top to Greer. Greer over to Sims, left wing. Lewis comes out to set her a screen. Ellie loops it back to Lewis. Had Carrier, didn't see her. Rice with it now. Spins around, lobs it up. Missed the shot, fouled on her way. And Coach Parsons telling her, you got Macy wide open on that block. Neither Lewis or Rice saw her. But luckily for Lincoln County, Rice able to draw a foul. Going to shoot a couple free throws here.
Yeah, Macy Carrier has worked herself open the last couple possessions for Lincoln County. Just hasn't been able to, the ball's just not been able to find her.
Rice's first free throw good. 25 points for Macy Rice to lead Lincoln County. Lewis with 12. 14 for Macy Carrier. Second free throw, no good. Front rim for Rice. So Lincoln's lead stands at 6 with 3:20 to go. Garrard County with the possession. They look inside. Nothing going on there. It's a walk. Good defense by Carrier to cause the turnover.
I don't know. Good defense, exactly, but I don't know that it was a walk there. Cause
maybe a double dribble, I thought, of anything. But
because Carrier got the contact with the ball at the top of the key there, but you'll take it if you're Lincoln County. Good defense.
Comes into Rice. 3:07 to play. Rice in the front court to Sims. Sims, left-handed dribble, drives in, gets to the hoop, draws a foul. Good job by Ellie to draw contact. She fouled on her way in by Skylar Mullins, and that's going to send Sims to the line to shoot 2 with 3:02 to play. Lincoln County with a 6-point lead.
And Sims was attacking early and got called for those 2 charging calls. Now you've seen her go back in this fourth quarter and attack that rim.
Left-handed free throw good. 2 points tonight for Sims, both from the free throw line. Smith back in for Greer. Trying to protect Greer and Sims with their 4 fouls. Ellie, one more free throw, hits them both. 2 big ones for the senior. She's got 3 points. Lead back to 8 for Lincoln County with 3 to go.
Big possession here for both teams. Feel like Lincoln County gets a stop. They can maybe pull this one out.
Blocked by Sims as Burkhart tried to drive in on her. Good D, and Lincoln secures the rebound. Rice inside to Lewis. Back out to Ellie. Open three. Front rims it. Lewis with another offensive board. Kicks back to Sims. 2:35 to play. Now Lincoln will back it out with an 8-point lead. Rice has it top of the key. Burkhart picks her up. Left wing to Ellie Sims. Gets a screen from Lewis. Cut off. Picks up her dribble. Rice comes and gets the ball from her. We're down to 2:20 to go. Sharon Smith has it baseline. She dribbles all the way out near midcourt. Burkhart all over her. No call. Looks like she was fouled. In trouble. Finds Rice. Childers picks Rice up. Ricey drives in. Gives the carrier. PBK bank shot. Good. Assist to Macy Rice.
There is no answer for Macy. Carrier down low.
16 points for Carrier in the lead. It is at 10. And Coach Preston wants a full timeout, a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout with 1:56 to go. Lady Pates leading by 10 on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates with a 10-point lead, and the Lady Lions will have it out of the timeout. They'll inbound it into the backcourt. 56-46, 1:50 to go. Powell has it out top. Lincoln County with Greer back in with her 4 fouls. Sims also with 4. Childers has it left wing. Up top for Powell. Now Childers will try to drive off that left wing. Cut off by Lewis. Lewis played a good game tonight.
Absolutely.
Both ends of the floor for Lincoln County. Good defense from Lincoln County, making Garrard run some clock here, and they throw it away as Powell was looking for Jennings. Jennings tried to cut, and Powell threw it right out of bounds. Lincoln County with a 10-point lead, and they get the ball back. Get it into Greer. Greer hands it off to Rice. 1:23 to go. 56-46. Rice nearly lost it. Able to get it back to Sims, right wing. Cross-court pass to Greer. She'll shoot a 3. No good. Rebound inside by Lewis. A jump ball, and Gatlin Lewis is cleaning up those offensive boards for Lincoln County here tonight.
It's very possible that we have 2 double-double individuals tonight between Lewis and Carrier.
Lincoln gets it back on the arrow off the jump ball. Greer going to inbound it. Gets it into Rice. Thought about a 3. Now she'll drive. Goes underneath, and it's intercepted by Childress, and she's fouled by Greer, which will be her 5th. Thought Lincoln County got a little rush there, Dustin. You got a 10-point lead. No reason to force anything there.
Yeah, the clock is in your favor.
Smith will come back in for Greer as she's going to foul out tonight. Foul trouble all night for the senior Greer. She fouls out with no points.
It was the 3 of the 4 seniors who were in foul trouble with Carrier, Sims, and now the foul out of Michaela Greer.
Garrard County under 1 minute to go, down 10. The ball just rolled out onto the court. Let's stop play. 57 seconds left, 56-46. Interesting for Garrard County, Burkhart not in the game right now for them. Seemed like Coach Preston was frustrated with her. And
some shot selection probably was the leader on that decision.
Jennings will drive in, gets all the way to the hoop, lays it in for 2, and Coach Preston calls a quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. 48 seconds to play. Lincoln County leading 56-48 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. By Gondar & Associates, your certified public accountant in Stanford. And by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela Keene, agent.
Garrett County scored 19 points in that first quarter and only been out since then, as they had an early 19-10 lead at the end of one. Now Lincoln County has an 8-point lead with the basketball with under a minute to go. It's been a big second half. Huge adjustments at the half from Coach Parson and the staff. And Dustin, what they've done is just found a way to work it inside to Carrier and Lewis, who have had a big second half for Lincoln County.
Oh, absolutely, and that's been the difference in this game, and also taking care of the basketball too for Lincoln County. You know, they've on offense when they got into the half-court set, it's just been the give and go between Gatlin Lewis and Macy Carrier down below, and the two just work together. And I mean, it's been fun to watch, and you know, it's been a dominant performance by both of those.
Lincoln County will inbound it against full-court pressure. Jaron Smith back in for Greer as she's fouled out. Ellie Sims will inbound it. Lincoln County, Ellie can move here. She doesn't end up doing so. They get it into Smith, trapped in the corner, stolen away, but it's going to be a jump ball. And Garrett County will get it back. You never want to inbound in the corner against that full-court pressure. Easy to trap there.
Well, you had Lewis open right around the half-court line there. That's where you got to be able to look up and look beyond your 2-point guards.
56-48. Garrett County gets it in. Three-pointer, partially blocked. Rebound inside by Carrier. Gives it up to Rice. Rice into the front court. 8-point lead with the basketball. Lincoln County can work it around and kill time here if Carrier doesn't want to foul him. Rice will do just that. Finally, a reach-in foul called up top on Powell for the Lady Lions. Stops the clock with 26 seconds to go.
Coach Preston, he was hollering foul about 10 seconds before that.
Two-shot bonus the rest of the way for Lincoln County. Rice will have 2 free throws. 25 points tonight for Rice. First free throw, no good.
Free throw shooting hasn't been kind to Lincoln County, although they've shot better in this fourth quarter.
One more free throw for the senior, Macy Rice. 8-point lead, free throw good. 26 points now for her. Leads all scorers. 57-48, Lady Pates. Childress breaks the timeline. Smith back tips her. Right to another Lady Lion who threw it away. Rice with the interception. And Childress runs into her and commits another foul. I thought they might just let time run out there, but they're going to foul Rice in the backcourt. She'll shoot 2 more free throws, a chance to add on to her 26 points.
What a comeback from Lincoln County when it seemed like nothing was going their way, nothing was going right. Everything and momentum was on Garrett County side. You come out of the halftime locker room down 8 as Macy Rice makes the first free throw. Down 8 and just a complete dominant performance here in the second half.
27 now for Rice. One more. Hits them both. She's got 28. Lincoln County leads 59-48 with 13 in the pass down court to Jennings. Jennings drives in, fouled, and puts it in for 2 with 7 seconds left. Looked like Lewis fouled her, and that puts our score at 59-50. 7 seconds left. Powell with a chance for an and one here.
Yeah, that's where you just let her score, let the clock run out there.
Jennings a chance for an and one. Free throw goes in. 19 points now for Jennings. 7 seconds left. Lincoln County leads 59-51. Sims will inbound it for the Lady Pates. Gets it into Rice underneath the goal. She threw it away, but say she stepped out of bounds, Dustin, before she threw it away, it looks like.
That is, yes. And
6 seconds left. Another turnover. Lincoln with an 8-point lead. Comes into Childress. She'll shoot a corner 3. Back rim, no good. Carrier with the rebound. That's going to do it. Lincoln County's going to win game number 1 of this 45th District doubleheader by a final score of 59-51 over the Garrett County Lady Lions. We'll recap it next. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
This is Dr. Shay Lair. For 40 years, I've taken care of not only Lincoln, but surrounding counties' dental need. For the first time in those 40 years, we are welcoming a new dentist to the practice, and therefore we are going through a name change to Lincoln Smiles. I'd like to introduce to you Lincoln County's newest professional.
My name is Dr. Andrew Cooper, and as a Stanford boy born and raised, I'm happy to be serving the people of my hometown. Conveniently located at 603 Lancaster Street across from Durham's Grocery here in Stanford. We're now on Facebook, so be sure to go like us at Lincoln Smiles to stay up to date on all the exciting things to
Home
come.
and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like coffee and donuts, like zebras and stripes, like lo and behold, like flannel shirts and lumberjacks, like heavy rain and leaving your umbrella at home. I do it every time, folks. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Give Andrew Kaiser a call at 365-3153 or stop by our office at 233 Doe Run Road in Stanford. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates defeat Garrard County by a final score of 59-51. Lady Pates led in scoring by Macy Rice with 28. 3 for Ellie Sims, 12 points for Gatlin Lewis, 16 for Macy Carrier for a total of 59. Lady Lions led by Sarah Jennings with 19. They got 14 for Alyssa Burkhart, 10 for Kiana Childress, 2 points from Reagan Powell and 2 points from Kenzie Souter for a total of 51. Lincoln County with a big comeback win. We'll go over the final stats with Dustin Oney when we return. Game number 2 of our doubleheader, just a little over 18 minutes away from tip-off as the Patriots take on the Golden Lions here on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Hey, Mountain Dew drinkers! It's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary. 20 years of Baja Blast being a Taco Bell fan favorite. To celebrate this year, the tropical lime flavor of Baja Blast is in stores everywhere all year long. 12 months, 366 days. That's right, it's a leap year. That's 8,784 hours where you can find Baja Blast on shelves. So don't just sit there. Celebrate with an ice-cold Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective, but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates have defeated the Lady Lions here in game number 1 of our doubleheader by a final score of 59-51. Lady Pates led in scoring by Macy Rice with 28. We'll now take a look at team stats with Dustin Oney.
Lady Patriots victorious tonight, 59-51, and part of 43% shooting from the field on 22 of 51 attempts. Lady Pates only 4 of 17 from the three-point land for 24%. 10 of 16 from the free throw line, improved that after going 3 of 8 in that first half, connecting on 8 of 10 in half number 2. They finished 10 of 16 for 63%. They did have 20 turnovers, with 9 of those in that first quarter to set the big deficit. Garrard County 38% from the field on 16 of 42 shooting, 3 of 16 from the three-point land, 14 of 16. Very good shooting from the free throw line for 88% from the Lady Lions, and 11 turnovers for Garrard County.
Lincoln County wins it tonight, 59-51. We'll now name our Guardian Exterminated Big Green Lawn Care Player of the Game, and Dustin, we're going to go with Macy Carrier tonight. We had a lot to choose from. I mean, Macy Rice with 28, Lewis with a double-double, but Carrier with 16 points, and we feel certain had 10 rebounds too, and just was a big factor in that second half.
It was, to be honest, the difference in the game. And, Macy Rice, I thought she played a very good game. Yalen Lewis played an excellent game, but the X factor of Macy Carrier coming in and was really unstoppable down low, great defense down low, rebounding the basketball. Tremendous game and well-deserved.
That's going to wrap up our coverage here in game number 1. The Lady Pates have defeated the Garrard County Lady Lions 59-51. We'll be right back and get you set up for the Patriots and the Golden Lions in game number 2 of this 45th District doubleheader as the boys are warming up now, just over 14 minutes away from tip-off. That's going to wrap it up for the Lady Pates. They win tonight 59-51 here on WPBK FM 102.9.
Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. This game was also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Andrew Kaiser, big on commitment by Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Asbury University, academic excellence and spiritual vitality. By Between the Creeks Kennels and boarding your pet's home away from home. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Carroll Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Cornerstone Realty and Auction, your local real estate experts. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Dwight Hopkins, Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk. By Fox and a Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Bee Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Inter-County Energy Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative. By Urban Group Realty and Auctioneers, Realtors and Auctioneers since 1967. By State Farm Agent Jason Todd. By Julian Gonder and Associates, Certified Public Accountant. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Michaela King, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson, urging you to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By Lincoln County Judge Executive Woods Adams, reminding you about the Lincoln County Animal Shelter. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Sonia Bratcher, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln Smiles, small-town dental practice creating big-time smiles since 1984. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi Cola of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. And by Shelter Insurance Agent Sean Slusher.
This sports broadcast is an exclusive worldwide production of WPBK FM, all rights reserved worldwide.
You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9, Crab Orchard, Stanford. This is Justin Pointer from PBK Bank, the main sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
It's time to lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK FM is your flagship home for Lincoln County sports, online, over the air, and on our apps for all your gadgets and devices. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it.
This game on WPBK-FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. It's also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Andrew Kaiser, big on commitment by Animal Care Center, comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Asbury University, academic excellence and spiritual vitality. By Between the Creeks Kennels and boarding your pet's home away from home. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Carroll Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Cornerstone Realty and Auction, your local real estate experts. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Dwight Hopkins, Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Inter-County Energy Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative. By Urban Group Realty and Auctioneers, Realtors and Auctioneers since 1967. By State Farm Agent Jason Todd. By Julian Gonder and Associates, Certified Public Accountant. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Michaela King, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson, urging you to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By Lincoln County Judge Executive Woods Adams, reminding you about the Lincoln County Animal Shelter. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Sonia Bratcher, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln Smiles, small-town dental practice creating big-time smiles since 1984. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi Cola of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. And by Shelter Insurance Agent Sean Slusher.
And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on WPBK-FM.
Welcome to Garrard County Middle School, home of the Garrard County Golden Lions, where tonight they play host to the Lincoln County Patriots. Lincoln County comes in with a record of 7 wins and 8 losses. Garrard County 4-11 on this young season. Golden Lions coached by first-year head coach Casey McCray. Lincoln County coached by the legendary Jeff Jackson with his 670 career wins, 407 of them coming right here at Lincoln County High School. It's the Golden Lions and the Patriots. We'll set it up next here on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
What if you could shorten the runway to your career success because you personalized your online graduate program to work with your busy schedule? Now you can, with a graduate degree earned from Asbury University. Begin your graduate journey now. Asbury, lincolncounty.edu/graduate. Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stamford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding, or call or text 606-669-2986.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County playing here at Garrard County tonight. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, 45th District doubleheader action. Lady Pates won the first game 59-51, Dustin, and now it's time for the boys to take the floor. We're just under 6 minutes away from tip-off here, and Lincoln County comes in with 7 wins against 8 losses. Been playing some really good basketball. They lost back on Saturday to a top 25 team at Madison Southern, a team that you and I talked about. It was a bizarre game. They outplayed them pretty much for 3 quarters. Fortunately, the 1 quarter they did, they just got buried. From that, Lincoln County's playing their best basketball of the season.
Absolutely. If there was any way you could take out 1 quarter of basketball in this little streak that Lincoln County's been on, they would be one of the hotter teams in the 12th region. But even with that loss, I would still consider them, a team trending upwards. A big turnover fest back in the 3rd quarter, back on Saturday night against Madison Southern. But outside of that, Lincoln County's, been playing some really good basketball.
Lincoln County averaging 58 points a game. They're giving up 59, 42% from the floor, 35% from 3, and 71% from the free throw line. Garrard County, 49 points per game. They're giving up 61. That's a big differential. 12 points there. It's something to keep your eye on tonight, is the golden line defense. They only shoot 37% from the floor. They're not a good three-point shooting team, 29% and 63% from the free throw line. When we return, we'll take a look at individual numbers for both teams. The Patriots and the Golden Lions on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Save more during the Start of Something New sales event at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Save up to 15% off MSRP on new 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee L models. MSRP $62,285, model WLJP 75. Must be Conquest, have trade, and financing. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Javoux. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch and a snack. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford, your local hometown drugstore in Delhi.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Just about 2 minutes away from tip-off here at Garrard County Middle School. Lincoln County and Garrard County boys set to play game number 2 of this doubleheader. Lady Pates won the first one, 59-51. Lincoln County led in scoring on the season by Blade Knuckles, the senior, 14 points a game. 13 points a game from Cash Baird, the freshman. Sawyer Robbins also in double figures now at 10 a game. Sawyer Horton, 8 points a game. Seth Horton was 7. Off the bench, they're getting contributions from Trevor Miracle, 3 a game, and Mason Agee, right about 2 points a game. Balanced attack, Dustin. Knuckles and Baird, the guards, are the most explosive scorers, but the last couple of weeks, the sophomore wing Sawyer Robbins is really coming to his own for Lincoln County.
Absolutely, and showing he can, do anything and everything all over the floor, whether it's shooting the three, the drive in, the score around the basket, the defense, blocking shots, getting key rebounds. Like you mentioned, he's really starting to come into his own.
Dustin, let's talk about your Cornerstone Realty and Auction keys to the game for Lincoln County here tonight. Come up with a big 45th district win here at Garrett County.
I think Lincoln County needs a fast start. And after a disappointing loss, and that's weird to say against a very good team, but a disappointing loss, you're going to see Lincoln County get back to who they were before that third quarter happened back on Saturday night, and then beat the press. If Garrett County throws a press to them, you've got to take care of the basketball. I guess the key to the game would be take care of the basketball. 13 turnovers in one quarter is way too much for a Jeff Jackson coach team. Take care of the basketball, get off to a good start, and Lincoln County should find their way victorious tonight.
Garrett County 4-11 on the season, led and scored by Jaden No, 15 points a game. Demarion Boatley, 12 a game, 8 points from Jeff Skeens, 4 from David Grubbs, 4 from Hunter Codwell. That pretty much sums up their scoring. Not a good offensive team we talked about, only 49 points a game. So to your point with your Cornerstone Realty and Auction keys of the game, if you can take care of the basketball, not give them anything easy, Lincoln County should be in pretty good shape here tonight. We're ready for starting lineups here at Garrett County Middle School. Lincoln County will be the visitors on the scoreboard. They're expected to go with their normal starting lineup. Number 1, Blade Knuckles, he's a senior. Number 14, sophomore Sawyer Robbins. Number 21, freshman Cash Baird. And then the Horton twin, Sawyer Horton, he wears number 10. It's Seth Horton, he wears number 33. That's your starting 5 for Lincoln County. No surprises there, Dustin.
No, this is what Coach Jeff Jackson's been rolling with, and, credit to the Horton twins as well. They've started this season off the bench and worked their way into that starting lineup and has played big for Lincoln County, but this is a starting lineup for the Patriots, who has built chemistry and is continuing to get better and better. As this team gets better, the starting lineup is getting better.
Garrett County expected to go with Jaden No. He's the leading scorer, 15 a game. He wears number 2. Kamarian Boatley, wears number 10. He averages 12 a game. Jeff Skeens, number 22. David Grubbs, number 3. And Hunter Caldwell, number 11, the expected starting 5 for Garrett County.
And like you mentioned, a Garrett County team that loses a lot off last season. And, they lose their first-year head coach. They lose their leading scorer. They lose their dominant force down low. So, they're a team that's trying to get it going after I guess you can say, a rebuilding season this year for the Golden Lions.
Don't forget the kid they expected to be their top scorer this year is playing for DCA now, a big loss for them.
That is right, yes.
With the transfer over to DCA. So Garrett County kind of in a rebuild this year. First-year head coach Casey McCray doing a good job with the Golden Lions. They got a young team, and when they find ways to score, they've been dangerous this year. That's just been their issue, is the offensive end of things. We'll see what they're able to do here tonight as they play host to the Patriots here in this 45th district matchup. Lady Pates won the first game tonight, 49-41. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream. We're ready to tip things off. Sawyer Robbins meets at half court with David Grubbs. Lincoln County dressed in red, blue trim, white numerals. Garrett County in their white home uniforms, maroon numerals, and gold trim. We're ready to tip things off from Lancaster KY on a cold Tuesday night.
Brr.
It's in the air, tipped into the backcourt. Garrett County will have it first, as Zach Stacy will have it for the Golden Lions. Stacy wears number 0. Goes over on the right to No. Right wing picked up by Baird. Gets a screen. Comes off. Shoots a 3. Good. And Garrett County takes a quick 3-0 lead.
Now you got to answer back. And as we seen, Garrett County's going to throw in a man-to-man press, but pick up full court. Lincoln County handles it pretty easy.
Baird in the front court. Handoff Robbins. 3-0 Golden Lions. They score on their first possession. Horton gives way to Knuckles. Knuckles working on No. Man-to-man defense from Garrett County. Now Robbins comes back and gets it. Robbins looks to drive, bounces into Boatley. No foul on the contact. Boatley comes racing out with it for Garrett County. He drives all the way in, bumps into Horton, and he's called for traveling.
Go back to the Sawyer Robbins. There was a lot of contact for nothing.
Full court pressure from Garrett County. They saw something on film. They're going to try it themselves. Lincoln struggled in the second half against Southern against the pressure. They break it here with Horton. Hands off to Knuckles. Contact, no call up top. Blade puts it on the deck. Hand off to Sawyer. Looking inside for Seth. Now he'll pull up, shoot a three. Canned it. Between the Creek Kendall three, we're tied 3-all.
Money thought about it, decided not to, and decided if you're going to give me that much room, I'm going to take it. He buries it.
Sawyer Horton ties it at 3. 6:42 to play first quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Golden Lions have it out top. Skeens to No. Over to Stacy. Stacy gives it up to Grubbs. He drives on Horton, bumped out near the elbow, and a foul called on the floor on the drive in. It's going to go on Seth Horton, his first, team's first.
And with that made 3 by Horton, too. That's one thing that's really improved for Lincoln County is that three-point shooting. Patriots are shooting at a much higher clip than they were to start the season.
Horton, a capable shooter out there, shoots right at 33%. There's a drive in and put in for Grubbs. Nice drive to the hoop. Garrett County leads 5-3 here early on.
Yeah, Grubbs won that battle off the first dribble. He accelerated to the basket.
Pass to midcourt to Robbins. He breaks the pressure. Sawyer gives it up to Seth Horton. Seth backs his defender in, leaves it for Baird. Oatley on Baird. Baird drives, kicks to Robbins in the corner. Robbins nearly threw it away. Horton able to go get it. Sawyer step back, corner three, no good. Baird nearly got the rebound, got a hand on it, tipped it to Horton, over to Robbins. He'll try a three ball, no good. Boatley with the rebound underneath for Garrett County.
Some good looks, just not falling on those last 2 shots for the Patriots.
Boatley drives on Robbins, gets to the hoop, throws up a wild shot, and he's bailed out by a foul call. It's going to go on Robbins, his first, team's second, and Boatley will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, by Gondner & Associates, your certified public accountant in Stanford, and by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela King, agent.
Boatley hits them both, and Garrett County has a 4-point lead with 5:39 to play in the first quarter, 7-3. Cash Baird brings it up on Boatley. Full court man pressure this time from Garrett County. Goes over to Robbins, left wing. Backdoor to Baird, off the glass. PBK bank shot good. Give the assist to Robbins.
Good pass, good find, good shot, good basket.
No, quickly the other way, or excuse me, Schemes. He throws up a shot. It's wild, goes out of bounds. Blocked by Lincoln County, let's say. Boatley will inbound underneath the goal line basket. 2-point lead for Garrett. Gets it into No. Hands it right back to Boatley. Baird picks him up. Boatley drives in. Spin move in the paint. Goes up for a shot. Cash Baird with a block. Cash comes out with the rebound. Back tip from behind and stolen away by Stacy for Garrett County. Stacy leaves it for Boatley. Fakes a baseline jumper. Drives in. Lost the handle. Picked up by Grubbs, who attacks the rim and puts it in for 2.
Garrett County being very aggressive here, trying to attack the basket. They've already drew 2 fouls on Lincoln County. Maybe that's the motto. Let's try to get them in foul trouble. We've seen it hurt the Lady Patriots in game 1.
9-5. Lincoln trails early on. Knuckles been quiet so far. Has in the corner. No on him. Knuckles dribbles out. Hesitation. Lost his defender. Now goes back to Cash Baird. 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Lincoln County trailing by 4. Sawyer Horton spins around a guy, drives in, contact, no call, floater, puts it in. Horton with 5, and Lincoln cuts the lead back to 2. No, quickly the other way, drives in, no good. Grubbs put back is good. He's got 6 quick points, only average 4 on the season. And lead back to 4 for Garrett County.
One of the keys to the game was a fast start, and so far it's Garrett County who's off to a quick start.
Robbins drives, leaves underneath Horton. Pump fake, gets a man in the air, draws a foul, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Good pump fake by Seth Horton in there. Drew 2 defenders up in the air and then went strong with it. Couldn't get the finish, but he gets 2 free throws.
Seth Horton, the senior, wears number 33, 61% free throw shooter, hits the first one, averaging 7 points and 5 rebounds a game for Garrard County. Or excuse me, for Lincoln County. Seth will have one more free throw. Knocks them both down. His first 2 points of the night, lead back to 2 for the Golden Lions. Lincoln shows a little half-court pressure now. Robbins up at the top of the zone at the midcourt line. They try to trap in the corner, and they cause a turnover. Good defense as Scruggs walks with it over on the sideline.
And I like that stretch and kind of rush Garrard County. So far, they've been able to set back and then find the attacking lanes. This time throws a little half-court trap in there and force the turnover.
Baird breaks the timeline. Lincoln a chance to tie on this possession. Robbins drives in, gets to the hoop. PBK bank shot good. Sawyer Robbins on the board. We're tied 11-11 with 3:25 to play first quarter.
Good aggressive move. Cut to the basket. Found a way up to lay it up and in.
Trap up near half court. Boatley now gets it in the paint. Goes on the side to Stacy. Shoots a three. It's short. Horton with the rebound. Looks for the outlet pass. He's got Robbins down there. It's a jump ball. Robbins comes up with it. Swings back to Baird. Open three from the wing. Back rim too hard. Knuckles gets a hand on the loose ball, but no comes away with it for Garrard County. Boatley has the right wing.
Garrard County still trying to attack that basket.
Boatley drives in. Baird with another block. Comes away with it to Robbins. Robbins quickly down the court. Layup good for Sawyer. He's got 4 points. Lincoln County takes the lead, and Coach McCray wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrett, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County with their first lead of the night on a transition basket from Sawyer Robbins. And now Lincoln drops back in this 1-2-2 half-court pressure defense. They've caused a couple of turnovers with this, Dustin.
Yeah, putting Sawyer Robbins at the top of that. He's probably got the biggest arms and
wingspan.
Wingspan, thank you. I couldn't think of the name on the team, and it's hurting them.
They beat it this time, go into Grubbs, who leaves it for Schemes for an easy two. We're tied again at 13.
That's the downfall. He left a 2-on-1 near the basket, and Garrard County made the extra pass to get the wide-open layup.
Full-court man defense from Garrard. Baird works it up on Boatley, crosses him over at half court. Now goes back to his right hand, finds Knuckles coming off a screen up top. Foul, no call. Knuckles drives in. Bank shot, no good. Robbins tips the rebound. Baird saves it into Knuckles. Cross-court pass to Horton. Free throw line jumper, no good. Baird whistled for an over the back.
Yeah, good box out by Garrard County.
1:59 to play in the first quarter. We're tied 13-13 here early on.
Lincoln County switches up that defense after Garrard County found a way to beat it. Now they're back into I guess it's man-to-man. Man-to-man defense.
No has it standing on the G up near midcourt. Baird picks him up. Tied at 13. Boatley comes and gets it on the right wing. Gets a screen from Grubbs. Drives baseline. Cut off. Spin move. Knifes through. Misses the layup. Rebound is a tie-up between Knuckles and Boatley, and Lincoln County will have it on the arrow.
Knuckles showing some strength to reach in there and tie him up.
Lincoln will inbound into Baird. 1:33 to play first quarter. Tied at 13. Cash. 2 points on the night. Gives it up to Knuckles. Knuckles drives in. Stripped from behind. They're going to say he touched it last. That's an interesting call there. It looked like he was back tipped.
It looked like it was tipped, but
it's a turnover. Now Lincoln goes back to that 1-2-2 look again. Robbins up near midcourt. Left wing over to Grubbs. They trap him quick. Lincoln gets a turnover, but a whistle up top. Foul on Robbins.
That's his second foul, too.
Going to be 2 on Sawyer. Trevor Miracle will check in for him. Mason Agee also will check in for Lincoln County. He comes in for Seth Horton with 1:11 to play in the first quarter, tied at 13.
Man, if that Lincoln County almost had the fast break turnover there, but now it's 2 fouls on Robbins. See if Lincoln County, how they offset that.
Boatley left wing, puts it on the deck. Miracle picks him up on a switch. Now No has it again for Garrett County. He's double teamed quickly. Stacy drives from the left wing. Floater no good. Horton with a rebound. Baird races in the front court for the Patriots. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. We're tied 13-13. Lincoln with the ball. And Baird just whistled for an offensive foul off the ball as he runs into Boatley, and I think that's going to be 2 on Cash Baird.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but it's the right call. A lot of elbow action up near the head. I mean, nothing vicious out there.
2 on Robbins, 2 on Baird with 39 seconds to play in the first quarter. That's
very similar to game 1.
Trouble for Lincoln County. Fouls adding up. 5 on Lincoln, 1 on Garrett. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Lane Sargent checks in for Baird. Sophomore guard. He's out on No. No drives around. He walks with it. Traveling violation. Gives it back to Lincoln County. Lincoln with a chance maybe to hold for 1 now with 22 seconds left in the quarter.
I would say Coach Jackson would be thrilled to hold for 1 shot here.
Comes into Sargent. Sargent working on Boatley. Gives it up to Sawyer Horton. Still in the back court. Sawyer finally breaks the timeline. And now Garrett all over him up near midcourt. Sawyer gets around him, drives in to the hoop, layup good. Nice one-on-one move for Sawyer Horton. Lincoln with a 2-point lead. Boatley quickly the other way, shot at the horn, no good. Our score at the end of 1 is Lincoln County 15, Garrett County 13 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
This is Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson. Kentucky is upgrading the motor vehicle database, and every DMV office across the state will be closed the beginning of January. We will be closed January 1st through 10th for all DMV transactions, but other office services will be available regular hours January 3rd. You may check our website, Facebook page, or call for any changes or delays. Please bring your driver's license, paperwork, and your patience as we implement this new system, and thank you in advance for your understanding.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Garrett County will have it first here as we begin the second quarter. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Lincoln County with a 2-point lead. 15-13. This game also available on YouTube Live tonight. Simply search WPBK FM on YouTube.com. High post, they go to No.
It'll be an important quarter for Lincoln County. Both Sawyer Robbins and Cash Baird with 2 fouls apiece. How long can Coach Jackson go with them on the bench?
High ball screen for Stacy. Knuckles picks him up. Man-to-man defense for Lincoln as we start the second quarter. Stacy goes over to No. No, the leading scorer for Garrett on the season. Grubbs is tonight. He's got 6. Good defense from Lincoln as Garrett County unable to get anything open. Boatley finally shoots a contested 3. No good. Rebound Sargent.
Great defensive stand there from Lincoln County.
Sargent gets around Boatley, drives in, leaves it back out for Knuckles. Blade quiet so far. Blade hands back to Sargent. Drives, right-handed floater, no good. Agee with the rebound. Goes back up, misses the shot. And we'll see if they call that into active shooting for Agee. It looked like they're going to.
Yes.
So nearly an and one for Big Mace, but he's going to have a chance to shoot a couple free throws here.
Sought it out, seen the ball, went and grabbed it, and then went right back up with it. Didn't bring it down, just turned and found himself in good position to at least get a shot attempt up. Good job by Mason Agee.
2 free throws here for Agee. First one good. Good-looking shooter for a big man. A lot of promise in this young man, Dustin. 6'5", sophomore. Something Lincoln County seldom has a lot of, and that's height.
Absolutely. Need to get him playing on the football field, too. Get him a two-sport athlete.
That'd make his daddy James happy. Hits the second free throw, 2 for 2 for Agee. Lincoln County's lead up to 4, 17-13. Under 7 to play in the first half. Boatley has it up top. Miracle picks him up on a switch. Miracle, good defense. Nearly steals it away. Boatley keeps the handle. No has it left wing. Drives on Sargent. Right-handed contested shot goes for no. He's got 5 points. Lead cut back down to 2 for Lincoln County.
That's a shot you would give up if you're Lincoln County. A tough basket there by No. Goes up and makes it, but it's over 3 or 4 outstretched arms.
Knuckles just threw it away. Oh, they're going to say, I thought they were going to bail him out for a second. He lost the handle on that trying to float a pass. And it's
yeah, the official was going to give it to Lincoln County, but the official closest to it, I think correctly, made the call and gave it over to Garrard County.
Golden Lions down 2 with the ball. Boatley working on Seth Horton. Goes up top to Codwell. Now Stacy has it. Knuckles on Stacy. Hands off to Boatley. Cross court pass to Stacy. Drives into the paint. Laser for Boatley. Wing 3 from the right side. Good. Boatley's got 5 for Garrard County, and they've regained the lead by 1. Knuckles races into the front court. Sargent has a left wing. Cross court pass nearly stolen. Blade has it. Drives into a defender. He's called for a charge.
That's back-to-back turnovers for Lincoln County, and Coach Jackson is going to roll the dice, putting Robbins and Baird back in.
Also Sawyer Horton back in. So 2 Lincoln County starters with 2 fouls. Baird and Robbins check back in with 5:51 to play in the second quarter with 2 fouls apiece.
Big minutes coming up here. We've seen the Lady Patriots deal with foul trouble and was able to escape the first half without too many major issues. See if the Patriots can do the same.
No drives baseline. Gets in, misses it. Horton with the rebound. Foul, no call, and over the back there. Knuckles brings it out for Lincoln County. Leaves it for Sawyer Horton. Patriots down 1. Sawyer Horton fouled up top by Grubbs. Horton had 7 points in that first quarter at anchor the Lincoln County offense.
He opened the game with a big 3 and then was just a force down low.
Sawyer throws it into the backcourt to Baird. 5:25 to play second quarter. On your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Baird drives in, leaves Knuckles. Open 3 on the way. In and out. No between the Creek Kennels for 3s for Blade yet tonight. No drives in, loses on the way up. Looked like last touch by him, but they're going to give it back to Garrard County.
That one almost looked the same as Knuckles down here on this end and just lost it in the air.
Garrard will inbound it with a 1-point lead. 5:10 to play second quarter. Grubbs drives in on Horton. Pull up Jay, good. David Grubbs with 8 points for Garrard County, as I mentioned, only averaging 4 on the year.
Garrard County's extended this lead to 3 now, and Lincoln County searching for some identity here.
Horton has a left wing, gets around Grubbs. Floater from him goes down. He's got 9 points. I'll see your floater and match you one, says Sawyer Horton. No has it back at the G in their midcourt. Goes Boatley left wing. Boatley surveys things. Finds Grubbs top of the key. Back to Boatley on that wing. Robbins on him. Now No comes and gets it for Garrard County. Goes lines with a 1-point lead. Boatley drives on Robbins, gets inside, misses the layup. Robbins collects the rebound for the Patriots.
Went high above for the rebound there, and good job staying straight up with Sawyer Robbins, too, with those 2 fouls.
Knuckles will shoot a 3 in transition. No good. Rebound inside Grubbs.
Patriots 1 of 6 from the Between the Creeks Kennels 3-pointers tonight. Not falling at that clip that we're used to seeing.
Down 1 with 4 to go in the quarter. No, steep 3, contested, and he knocks it down. 8 points now for Jaden No, and Garrett has their biggest lead at 23-19.
Garrard County, you said, what's a 20% three-point shooting team, is 3 of 6 tonight.
Knuckles unable to get going yet here. Covered up quickly by No. Sawyer Horton, spin move, gets in the paint. Floater no good, and a loose ball foul called on Seth Horton. That's going to be his second, so 3 Patriots now with 2. That's going to get Agee back in for him. Just like the first game, fouls adding up on Lincoln County. 3 starters with 2 fouls now, as there's still 3:30 left in this second quarter. Lincoln with a 4-point deficit.
Yeah, that fast start we asked for the keys to the game. It just isn't there for Lincoln County. And you take a team that is struggling almost like Garrard County, you can't give them any confidence.
No misses a 3. Stacy with a rebound. Brings it back out, gives it back to No. Lincoln fell asleep there. You got to collect that board.
Yeah, come off the back of the iron, a high kicker, and Lincoln County got caught watching.
Boatley gets around Agee, drives in. Look like a travel, and they'll call it. 2:58 left in the half. Low scoring affair for Lincoln County, trailing 23-19.
Garrard County finding ways to hold on to this lead as they've opened up a full court press. Lincoln County's got to find a way to beat it and get some offense going.
Baird working it up on Boatley, beats him up the court, drives all the way in, shot up, and another charge called, and that's a tough call. He's right under the goal. There's really nothing Cash can do there. That's going to be his 3rd.
That's a tough one.
If it's a block charge tonight, and this goes for both games, girls and boys, it's been a charge every time on Lincoln County, and vice versa, a block every time for Garrard County.
Yeah, that's where you wish you had that restriction area in high school basketball, but it's just not there. And, Cash had everybody beat until he got to the basket and drew that charge.
Sargent back in for Baird. 3 fouls in the first half for him. A developing story here, the foul issues. No has it right wing, goes to work on Knuckles. Gives way to Stacy. Stacy back over to Boatley. Top of the key to No. Knuckles on him. 4-point lead with the ball. Garrard patient with it. No gets a screen. He frees himself up for 3. Misses it. Long rebound. No gets it. And a loose ball foul. Surprise again on Lincoln County.
Who'd they get on hit? Knuckles. And that's his second foul.
It's going to be on 2 on Knuckles. So 4 of the 5 starters now with 2 fouls for Lincoln County.
And one of those has 3.
Boatley will inbound underneath the rim. Agee nearly steals the inbound. A wild drive in and a blocking foul called on Agee. As Caldwell was on his way in. He'll shoot a couple free throws.
It's a foul. I get the foul, but you had 2 out-of-control players. Lincoln County's got to clean that up in the second half if they want to be able to win this ballgame.
Foul differential at 11-3 right now for the game. Caldwell hits the free throw. 24-19 Garrett. Caldwell hits them both. 6-point deficit now for Lincoln County. 25-19. Lincoln gets it into Horton in the backcourt. 4-court pressure from Garrard County. It's a 2-2-1 press from them now. Knuckles in the front court. Works it in for a short 2. Misses it. Robbins putback goes.
That slows the bleeding a little bit. Garrard County still leading by 4. Good offensive rebound by Sawyer Robbins to put it back in. You'd like to see Blade's shots start to go. He's getting some good looks, and they'll start to fall for the senior.
No need 3. Knuckles with the rebound. 25-21. Lincoln a chance to cut into the deficit more here with 1:30 to play in the half. Horton gives it up to Blade. Quickly covered up. Back to Horton, top of the key.
Mason Agee's fighting for position down low.
See if they can get it in there to him. Now they'll back it out near midcourt. Now a whistle underneath. Caldwell called for a foul as him and Agee battling for position on the block.
Agee's got the advantage in strength and height right there and calls the foul, just fighting for position.
Knuckles inbound underneath the goal, gets it into Sargent. Nearly stolen away, tipped by Stacy, goes out of bounds.
I'm going to say a foul on Stacy. On the reach in on Sargent.
1:19 to play in the half. Lincoln trailing by 4. Foul trouble's been the issue. 4 starters with 2 fouls. Cash Baird with 3. Sargent will inbound underneath the Patriot goal.
Coach Jackson gambled and put all 3 of them back in. And it's Cash Baird with the offensive foul to get number
There's a lob to Robbins on the inbound play, and nice pass from Surgeon, and Robbins puts it in for 2.
We've seen that Saturday, that little out-of-bounds floater there in the air. They're 2 for 2 on that, according to my book.
8 points for Robbins. 1:06 to play. Lincoln's got the lead back to 2. If you can get out of here anywhere near a tie game with this foul trouble, you're going to feel good. Robbins with a steal up near midcourt, drives in, lays it in off the glass for a PBK bank shot. Tie game, 25-25.
Sawyer Robbins having a tremendous first half.
Caldwell tries to drive on Agee. Good D by Agee, cuts him off. He'll try it again. Pull up deep 2, and he puts it in. Nice shot there by Hunter Caldwell. 4 points in the second quarter. Garrard back out by 2. Knuckles leaves Sargent. Drives in, throws a pass, intercepted underneath by Garrard County.
And there was a little quicker than what they needed.
22 seconds left in the half. Patriots trailing by 2. Gold line's likely to hold for 1. No gets a screen from Caldwell. Agee picks him up on a switch. Now they'll try to double team him. No in trouble. Hands off to Boatley. 10 seconds left. Boatley drives. Stacy pump fakes. Goes inside to Horton with the interception. Sawyer off to the races. Gets into the front court. Pull up 3 at the horn. It's short. And our score at halftime. Garrard County will take the lead to the break, leading 27-25 over the Patriots. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Garrard County Middle School. Lincoln County trails the goal lines at halftime, 27-25. Patriots led in scoring in that first half, but Robbins with 10. They got 2 points from Baird, 9 points from Sawyer Horton, 2 from Seth Horton, and 2 from Agee for a total of 25. Garrard County led by Jaden O with 8. Also got 8 from David Grubbs, 5 points from Boatley, 2 points from Skeens, and 4 points from Caldwell for a total of 27 at the half. Garrard County leads Lincoln County 27-25. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts.
When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They just go together. They go together like coffee and donuts, like zebras and stripes, like lo and behold, like flannel shirts and lumberjacks, like heavy rain and leaving your umbrella at home. I do it every time, folks. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Give Andrew Kaiser a call at 365-3153 or stop by our office at 233 Doe Run Road in Stanford. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County trails by 2 here at the half. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney from Garrard County Middle School, where the Golden Lions have found themselves a 2-point lead, and we'll now take a look at the first half stats with Dustin Oney to see how they got there.
Lincoln County putting up 25 points on the scoreboard on 45% shooting on 10 of makes of 22 attempts. Patriots just 1 of 7 from the Between the Creeks Kennel 3-point attempts tonight. They made their first and missed their next 6 for 14% from the three-point land. Patriots were a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line for 100% and 7 turnovers for Lincoln County. Garrard County 5 turnovers in that first half. They shot 42% from the field on 10 makes of 24 attempts. They were 33% from the three-point land on 3 of 9, and they were also a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. It's halftime here at Garrard County High School with the Golden Lions leading Lincoln County 27-25. You're listening to Patriot Basketball on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
This is Dr. Shay Lair. For 40 years, I've taken care of not only Lincoln, but surrounding counties' dental need. For the first time in those 40 years, we are welcoming a new dentist to the practice, and therefore we are going through a name change to Lincoln Smiles. I'd like to introduce to you Lincoln County's newest professional.
My name is Dr. Andrew Cooper, and as a Stanford boy born and raised, I'm happy to be serving the people of my hometown, conveniently located at 603 Lancaster Street across from Durham's Grocery here in Stanford. We're now on Facebook, so be sure to go like us at Lincoln Smiles to stay up to date on all the exciting things to
Hey,
come.
Mountain Dew drinkers! It's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary. 20 years of Baja Blast being a Taco Bell fan favorite. To celebrate this year, the tropical lime flavor of Baja Blast is in stores everywhere all year long. 12 months, 366 days. That's right, it's a leap year. That's 8,784 hours where you can find Baja Blast on shelves. So don't just sit there. Celebrate with an ice-cold Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast 20th Baja-versary.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County trails by 2 at the half. Garrard County with a 27-25 lead over the Patriots. Lady Pates, impressive win in game number 1. Dustin, 59-51. Macy Rice, 28 points, 12 points, and who knows how many rebounds. I'm going to say 15 for Gatlin Lewis. And also the senior Macy Carrier, who was named our Guardian Exterminating Big Green Lawn Care Player of the Game, had 16 points, and we're guessing she had a double-double too.
I would say we got a pretty good guess on that. Both her and Lewis both rebounding the basketball very well tonight for the Lady Patriots, and a comeback effort. Trailed by double digits, fought back in the second half to take the lead and never look back. Hopefully the same thing happens here for the Patriots here in the second half.
Brought that game up because this one really mirrors that game. Aside from the deficit Lincoln faces, only a 2-point deficit, but the big issue for Lincoln in that first game was foul trouble. 3 starters in severe foul trouble. The Patriots in game number 2 here found themselves with 4 starters with severe foul trouble. 1 with extreme foul trouble, Baird with 3 other starters with 2 fouls. And that's just, when you're not a real deep team anyway, that really prevents you from doing a lot of things you probably game planned for all week.
Yeah, and the thing that hurts for Lincoln County, too, is a lot of those fouls are coming on the offensive end, offensive fouls or some, things that just you don't typically see. And Lincoln County's got to play.
Lincoln County's going to have it first. The Dwight Hopkins Lincoln Circuit Court Clerk second half possession belongs to Lincoln County.
Cash Baird on the bench with those 3 fouls.
You almost have to for a couple minutes here.
Just to kind of offset everything, yeah.
Lane Surgeon in for him. Other than that, starters are out there. Horton, Robbins, and Knuckles. Comes in the Surgeon. Just underway here in the third quarter. Hand off to Horton. See if they can get Knuckles going. He's been quiet. They working inside to Seth. Back out top to Surgeon. Top of the key 3 ball. No good. Rebound underneath by Stacy.
Patriots 1 of 8 from the 3-point land.
Boatley quickly down the court to Skeens, who shoots a 3. Rims out. Sawyer Horton with the rebound. Boatley takes it from him, but a whistle. They're going to get him for a reach-in foul. Lincoln trails by 2 with the ball. Sawyer Horton has it in the backcourt. 4-court man-to-man pressure from Garrard County. Horton breaks it himself. Working on Grubbs. Gets a screen from Seth, leaves it for Knuckles. Knuckles scoreless in that first half. Horton from way downtown misses everything on an NBA range 3. And quickly the other way comes the Golden Lions. Robbins gets a hand on it, throws it off a Golden Line player, and gets the ball back from Lincoln County. Hustle play for Robbins.
Tracks it down on a loose ball and then slings it in. I think he was just trying to throw it. Bounces off a Garrard County player's leg and goes to Lincoln County.
Horton works it up the court against the pressure. Goes to Seth Horton now. Seth gets a screen from Sawyer. Drives into Surgeon, lays it in off the glass for a PBK bank shot.
Good find, good cut by Sargent. Good find by Horton for the easy layup.
We're tied 27-27 with 6:45 to play in the third quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Surgeon out on No. Grubbs sets him a screen. No. Works around it. Now lobs it inside to Grubbs. Grubbs turnaround floater short. Knuckles with the rebound.
Good recovery defense there on the give and go by Lincoln County.
Knuckles drives in. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Skeens with the rebound for Garrett.
It's not the shot Lincoln County wants. Knuckles driving in the double team there and throws it up. You'd like to see him get a wide open kick out there for a 3 or a drive-in free throw line jumper where he excels at.
Stacy puts it between his legs. Knuckles guards him. Sets up the offense. Finds Snow coming off a screen. Sargent covers him up. No, tries to get around him. Sargent takes it away. Tries to throw a pass down to Horton. Intercepted back by Noel. Noel will drive in on Sawyer Horton and puts it in for 2. Garrard County regains the lead with 5:45 to play in the third quarter.
Tough break there for the Patriots. Had a chance to climb back into the lead in this one. It turns it back over.
Sargent falls down in the backcourt. Gets it over to Horton. And a 10 count on Lincoln County. That seemed like a quick 10. But it's going to be a 10-second violation. And
back-to-back turnovers for the Patriots.
Lincoln County struggling with full court pressure again, just like they did on Saturday. Not near as bad, but still not real smooth, Dustin.
No, of course, Cash Baird, your point guard, is sitting on the bench with those 3 fouls.
Stacy drives around a defender. Leave action to Boatley, who knifes through the defense and is called for traveling. Turnover on Garrett County. Golden Lions lead by 2, 5:26 to play, third quarter. Horton will inbound to Knuckles. Right back to Horton. Grubbs picks him up full court. Sawyer gets around him. Breaks the timeline, loses the handle, stolen away by Stacy. Leaves it for Noel, who drives in. Layup good. And Garrett County's lead now at 4 with 5:07 to play in the third quarter. Cash Baird jogs over to the scores table to check in.
I don't know the rhyme or reason, but what is it with Lincoln County and turnovers in the third quarter? 3 straight turnovers by the Patriots.
Knuckles drives in. Wild shot. Rims out. Gets his own rebound. Back up foul. Starting to force things a little bit here. It's one thing the pressure's doing. If it don't turn Lincoln County over, it's forcing them to play a little faster.
Yeah, and they were doing a good job of getting where they needed to be and taking some good shots. And a couple turnovers, and the Patriots have went away from that.
Knuckles 2 free throws. Hits the first one. His first point of the night. Cuts the lead back to 3.
See if that gets the senior going, just seeing the basketball go through the hoop.
Cash Baird checks in for Sargent. Miracle checks in for Sawyer Horton. 31-28, Golden Lions lead. 4:51 to play, third quarter. Knuckles swishes both free throws. Lead back down to 2. Lincoln, see if they can get a stop here. They go back to that 1-2-2 look with Robbins up top. Baird intercepts the pass. Unable to control it. It goes out of bounds.
It almost led to an immediate turnover. Good job by Baird reading the passing lane. Almost intercepted that one.
Comes into Stacy, over to Noah on the left side. Still behind the timeline. Robbins up at the top of the 1-2-2. Right wing to Boatley. His 3 blocked by Horton, but it's rebounded and put in underneath by Grubbs. 10 points for Grubbs. 6 above his average. Lincoln gets it into Seth Horton. He falls down in backcourt, in trouble with it. Goes back to Robbins. Robbins breaks the timeline finally, just in the nick of time. Horton drives in, throws it underneath the Miracle, lays it in for 2, a PBK bank shot.
It's back and forth. Lincoln County's got to find a way to get some stops, and not only a stop, but some consecutive stops.
2-point lead for the deficit for the Patriots. Stacy up top over to No, pump fakes, dribbles back. Robbins comes out on him. Baird gets his hand on it, steals it away, down the court, left-handed layup, good, we're tied. That 1-2-2's caused some issues, and Knuckles nearly gets another steal. They get it in the no. Robbins and Knuckles have him trapped up near midcourt. He's going to use a timeout. It's a full timeout, a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. With 3:39 to play in the third quarter, we're tied at 33 on WPBK FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Patriots have battled back to tie it up at 33-33 with 3:39 to play in the third quarter. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Garrard County will have the ball out of the timeout. Throw it into no. Lincoln in the 2-3 zone now. Now they set a quick trap out of it. Grubb's in trouble. Baird gets a hand on it. Tip back to midcourt. They finally come away out of it to Codwell, and a foul on the sideline is going to go on Seth Horton. Good defense there.
Almost had the turnover twice, and Garrard County escaped out of it. Looks like Mason Agee is going to come in now for
3 fouls on Seth Horton. He checks back out. Agee checks in.
They call the foul on Horton or Robbins?
Yeah, the board is showing Robbins. I think it was on Seth Horton. And he's the one that checked out. That may be a miscommunication on the scoreboard.
As the game goes on.
No drives baseline. Baird gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. 33-33. Garrard County will inbound. Boatley from underneath the goal. Contact out front. Loose ball, or dead ball foul, I should say, on Knuckles. So again, both halves, fouls just piling up on Lincoln County.
And that's something Lincoln County can afford to have is foul trouble.
They get it into no. Knuckles picks him up. 3 fouls on Knuckles now. Boatley sets him a screen. Now no backs back out. 3 minutes left in the third. 33-33. Low scoring game. That's where Garrett's got to have it to have a chance. And now we get a blocking foul on Mason Agee.
That's funny. Garrard County's doing a nice job getting around the edge.
Sargent comes in for Knuckles and his 3 fouls. Baird, Sargent, Miracle, Agee, Robbins on the court for Lincoln County. Inbound underneath. Agee with a steal. Gives way to Baird. Lincoln with a chance to take the lead for the first time in a long time.
Be big if they can.
Miracle up top, gets a screen, leaves it for Sargent. Sargent drives in to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Miracle's put back goes.
How about big Trevor Miracle coming in. Back-to-back buckets to give Lincoln County the lead.
35-33, low scoring game, and that's where Garrard County's got to have it. They only average 49 a game, and they got it in that territory.
Only downside is they're playing a coach who doesn't care to have it low scoring as well.
No deep 3, no good. Rebound underneath, loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Codwell for Garrard County. Lincoln will get it back.
That's a pretty deep 3 there, and as we said earlier, that's a shot you can have any time in this game. See if you can work the offense.
Comes into Baird. Boatley picks him up full court. Cash working on him. Bump, no call. That's the call Lincoln's not getting. It seems like Garrett is getting tonight, Dustin.
No, you're exactly right.
Now Robbins drives, leaves it for Agee. Swings it out to Sargent. Corner 3. Miracle. Good! Between the Creek Kennel 3-pointer for Big Trev.
It breaks a streak of 8 straight missed threes. Trevor Miracle, he does not miss.
7 points in the quarter for Miracle. The lead at 5 to Lincoln. Boatley drives in. Robbins swats him, but there's a foul. Should be on the floor.
It was way before the shot. The whistle was at least.
Knuckles checks back in for Sargent. 1:50 to play third quarter. It is a foul on the floor on Lincoln County. Goes on Agee. Stacy will inbound for the Golden Lions. Patriots leading by 5. 1:50 to play in the third. Stacy, trouble getting it in. Loose ball foul underneath, and this time it's going to go on Garrard County. They finally caught them on one of those.
Wow.
If they didn't catch them, then Trevor deserves an Oscar.
We'll go back to the replay and see what happens, but it's been a run for Trevor Miracle. 7 straight points, and
Baird brings it up on no. Handoff Robbins. Robbins weave action to Knuckles up top. 5-point lead for Lincoln County, their biggest of the game. Baird now with it. No switches off on him. Cash goes right wing to Blade. Blade gets around his man to the rack, off the glass, good. PBK bank shot for Knuckles, and Lincoln's lead up to 7.
Good find. Fell for the bait was Garrard County. Thought the pass was going the opposite direction. Knuckles says, I'll take that. To the hoop.
No up top. Thought about a deep 3. Swings right wing Stacy. Double team quickly. Right back to no.
Baird's got to be careful with those 3 fouls. Playing aggressive on defense.
2-3 zone for Lincoln. Knuckles and Baird up top. Miracle, Agee, Robbins on the back. Grubbs drives in. Floater short. Rebound Robbins. Outlet pass to Knuckles. Knuckles drives baseline, gets to his man, off the glass, good with the kiss.
All he needed was to see the ball go through the hoop, and now the sharpshooter is playing good.
42-33, Stacy right wing, tries to get around Robbins, good defense, cuts him off. Baird now on him. Picks up his dribble, in trouble, finds No behind him with 35 seconds left. Lincoln County's lead now at 9.
Big bounce back here in this third quarter from Lincoln County.
Codwell back up top. Stacy now No has it. Lincoln not giving him any space. No. Cross-court pass over to Stacy. Pump fakes, drives, free throw line jumper, banks it in. Stacy, who is not known for his scoring, that's his first bucket of the night. Banks one in to cut it back to 7. 11 seconds left. Baird in the front court. Hesitation. Step back. 3. No good. Knuckles rebound. His put back no good, but he draws a foul.
How about Blade Knuckles? From behind everyone, going straight up, getting the rebound, putting it back up for 2 free throw attempts.
Blade scoreless in the first half. Has come alive here in the third quarter with 6 and a chance to add on to that with 3 seconds left in the quarter, and Lincoln County leading by 7. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Andrew Kaiser free throw attempt for Knuckles is on the way and good.
It's effortlessly him shooting too, just up and in.
Seth Horton checks back in along with Lane Sargent. They get Robbins and Baird out with their 3 fouls apiece.
Pretty smart with just 3 seconds here. You don't want to pick up a cheap one.
Knuckles' second free throw is good. 8 points in the quarter. Lead back to 9 for Lincoln County. Inbound pass stolen by Knuckles. Turns, heaves it up. Nearly hits it at the horn. And our score at the end of 3, it's Lincoln County 43, Garrard County 35 on WPBK FM 102.9.
What if you could shorten the runway to your career success because you personalized your online graduate program to work with your busy schedule? Now you can, with a graduate degree earned from Asbury University. Begin your graduate journey now. asbury.edu/graduate.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stamford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads by 9 as we enter this fourth quarter. Correction on the scoreboard. It read 8 as the quarter ended. They corrected it. 44-35 Patriots. Big quarter there. 19-point explosion for Lincoln County. Baird runs into Boatley, whistled for an offensive foul, and that's quite the acting job there from Boatley. And that's a bad one because that's going to be 4 on Baird, and this offense was starting to tick with them out there.
Just like we keep references in the first game, but Ellie Sims had 4 fouls, 2 offensive. Same thing with Baird, 2 offensive fouls, 4 total fouls.
Sargent back in for Baird. 44-35. Stacy steps into a 3. Good D by Sargent to close out. Gets his own rebound, goes back in, misses it. Skeens with the rebound. His putback goes. 4 points for Skeens. Lead back down to 7. Full court man pressure. Horton has it in the back court. Gets around his guy up to Knuckles. And finally a whistle and a bump. It was a foul, but it was a late call, Dustin. He actually fouled him. It looked like back at midcourt.
You almost hear it.
44-37. Patriots lead by 7 with the ball. Comes into Sargent in the backcourt. Sargent working on Boatley. Boatley never steals it from him. Lane able to get it back. Bounces it to Robbins. Robbins inside to Horton. Good entry pass and a finger roll from Seth Horton.
Threaded the needle to get it down. Horton was one-on-one. And I like the chances with Seth Horton, that is.
He got 4. Boatley drives middle. Looked like he traveled again. No call, but a reach-in foul on someone here. Seth Horton. That's his third. 7:05 to play in the game on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Patriots leading by 9. Pass comes into Skeens. Gives way to No. No with 12 points. Leads Garrard County in scoring tonight. Surging out on him. Buckley comes off a down screen. Covered up by Robbins. Back up top to Grubbs. Now No. Contested three goes. He's got 15 points. And the lead trimmed to 6.
It's a third made three for Garrard County. You don't want to see them get hot from there.
Robbins works up on Stacy, gives the Knuckles. Blade starting to heat up. Drives baseline, leaves for Seth. Seth back out top to Sawyer. Horton, three, good. Between the Creek Kendall three-pointer for Sawyer Horton, his second of the night. He's got 12. Lead back to 9.
What was it you said earlier? I see your floater, I'll give my floater. Well, I see your three. Now check my three out.
There you go. Horton into double figures. No, tries another one from top of the key and cans another one. 18 points now for No. Lead back to 6 again.
That was one of those long NBA. That'd been long for an NBA three.
Sargent breaks the timeline for Lincoln County. Gives it up to Knuckles. Back over to Lane. He's going to shoot a three. No good. Horton tips the rebound out. Sawyer Horton unable to come up with it. And it goes out of bounds. Kind of a rush three there from Sargent.
Yeah. And that's, a sophomore.
That's what Coach Jackson's telling him there.
And, you've got Cash Barrett on the bench with those 4 fouls. How long can you go with him on that bench?
6-point lead for Lincoln County. Garrard County with the basketball. Stacy up top to Boatley. Left side Skeens. Back up top. Knuckles nearly steals it. Buckley drives in. Leaves baseline. Stacy. His runner no good, but Skeens cleans it up for 2.
Nobody there to box out. Backside rebound for Garrard County. It's just a 4-point game.
Lincoln gets it into Sargent. Sargent drives all the way in. Finger roll goes. He's fouled and 1. Lane Sargent puts it in for 2 and a chance for a 3-point play.
And that was another 50-50 call. This time it goes towards Lincoln County in favor of an and 1 opportunity.
Lane with 4 points tonight. Chance to add 1 more. He's played some big minutes off the bench. He hits the free throw. He's got 5 now. Lead back to 7. Big 3-point play for Sargent.
Patriots perfect from the free throw line.
Buckley has the left wing. Lincoln in a 2-3 zone now. Knuckles and Sargent up top. Robbins, Seth Horton in the middle. Miracle back in on the right block. They go middle to Buckley. Spin move. Cut off by Trev. Leaves it inside for Grubbs. Misses the layup. Rebound by Seth. Clears it. Gives it to Sargent. Under 5 to go in the game. Lincoln leads by 7. Knuckles inside to Seth. Seth spins. Floater. Back rim. No good. Rebound Grubbs. Robbins gets 2 hands on it. We'll get a jump ball. Good hustle by Sawyer.
Good way to see ball and get ball there for Sawyer Robbins to tie him up.
4:38 left. Lincoln with a 7-point lead over their district rival here in a big 45th district road game. Boatley up top. Stacy. 2-3 zone Lincoln County. Stacy over to Boatley. Juggled to pass. Sargent gets a hand on it. Nearly steals it away. He was bumped.
Yeah.
No call.
There's definitely contact.
Been some inconsistent refereeing going on here tonight. Coach Jackson wants a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. It's a full timeout with 4:24 to go. Lincoln County with a 7-point lead on WPBK-FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Save more during the Start of Something New sales event at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Save up to 15% off MSRP on new 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee L models. MSRP $62,285, model WLJP 75. Must be Conquest, have trade and financing. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County with a 7-point lead with 4:24 to play in the game. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney from Garrard County Middle School, where the Patriots trailed for a big portion of this game. They battled some severe foul trouble all night, but somehow have found themselves with a lead here and they'll play defense out of the timeout.
I feel like a stop here would be huge for Lincoln County and just kind of kill any comeback momentum that Garrard County has.
Stacy in trouble, finally finds No. He's doubled on the sideline, goes back to Stacy. Swings it over. Big Trev reads it like a book. Interception over to Sargent. Left-handed layup, no good, but he's fouled.
Trevor Miracle coming in, doing it all. Must be the haircut.
Sargent back to the line. He's got 5 points tonight, which have been huge off that bench. Miracle with 7. Agee with 2. It's a big night of bench production for Lincoln County.
Yeah, the night that they needed it, too.
Sargent misses the first free throw. He'll have one more.
It's the first miss from the free throw line by Lincoln County tonight.
4:02 to play. 52-45. Sargent's second one missed them both, and Seth Horton's going to be whistled for an over the back on the rebound attempt. I think that's 4 on him now. It is. 4:02 left. Coach Jackson leaves him out there. He might see Agee check back in for him here momentarily.
Yeah, so him and Baird both for 4 fouls.
Stacy has a right wing, Lincoln in the 2-3 zone. No, gets it in the corner. Robbins quickly out on him. 3:47 left, 7-point lead. No, trying to free himself up. Lincoln all over him. He's the shooter. Can't leave him open.
Absolutely not. He's shown he can shoot from anywhere.
Now No comes and gets it up top. Knuckles checks him up near the G, near midcourt. Stacy drives on Knuckles, leaves for Skeens. Skeens goes baseline, drives into trouble, throws up a 2, and it goes. He's got 6 points in the quarter. And Garrard County cuts the lead back to 5 again.
And that's a tough shot, too. Good defense by Horton.
Robbins swings it over to Miracle. He's open. 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound Seth Horton. Tries to shovel it over to Sargent, and it's intercepted by Boatley. Big turnover there. Boatley quickly the other way, all the way down, and puts it in for 2.
It's back to a one-possession game. Lincoln County had this up to 9 points.
Agee and Baird set the check in for Lincoln County after the timeout. We'll keep it right here. A Bluegrass Drugstore timeout called by Lincoln County with 2:50 to play. Patriots holding on to a 3-point lead.
Our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. By Gonder & Associates, your certified public accountant in Stanford. And by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela King, agent.
Lincoln County foul troubles issued tonight. Baird has not played much at all with 4 fouls. Seth Horton now has 4. Knuckles has 3. Robbins has 3. Been one of those nights, and Lincoln trying to find a way to get out of Lancaster with a win, holding on to a 3-point lead with the ball out of the timeout. Baird back in. Robbins throws it into him. He's quickly trapped. Throws it up to Knuckles. Lincoln's got numbers if they go. Agee bounces to Miracle. He goes up. Shot good. And 1. Big Trev.
I mean, whoa.
9 points for Miracle off the bench, and he'll have a chance for one more from the free throw line. Lead at 5. A chance to push to 6. Free throw in and out. Rebound by Grubbs. Grubbs throws a pass. No, not looking. Nearly turns it over. Steps on the sideline. Oh! One referee had out of bounds. The other calls a block. It's going to be a blocking foul on Lincoln County. That's going to be on Baird, who has fouled out with 2:40 to go. And Justin Cash probably played about a quarter and a half of game action tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of action. And 2 fouls pretty quick in that first half. Third quarter, missed a lot, then picked up the 4th. Didn't see a lot of action here in the 4th before fouling out.
5-point lead when he fouls out with 2:35 to go. Surging back in. Boatley has the left corner. Lincoln into 2-3 zone. Boatley drives in, bounces into Agee. Walk, no call. Now Skeens has it in the corner. He'll shoot a deep two. He's been hot. He continues to be. 8 points in the quarter for Skeens, and the lead back down to 3 for Lincoln County.
And, you know, for Lincoln County defensively, you're giving shots that you would want Garrard County to take. They're just knocking it down.
Now Garrard County has life here with 2 to go. Only down 3 on their home court. Robbins drives in, swings corner. Sargent 3, front rim, no good. Robbins rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. Big offensive rebound by Robbins there with 1:56 to go, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2, where he's a really good shooter, 83% on the year.
These are big free throws from Robbins. Lincoln County made their first 9 and has missed 3 in a row since then.
First one on the way, Sawyer in and out.
Make that 4 in a row that Lincoln County has missed.
Sawyer Horton checks back in for Lane Sargent. One more for Robbins. This is big to push it back to a 2-possession game. Sawyer's got 10 points tonight. Second free throw on the way. Rattles in. 11 now for Robbins. 4-point lead. 1:53 to go.
Need a stop here for Lincoln County.
Stacy brings it into front court. Garrard County bidding for the upset on their own court. Down 4 with the ball. No. Works around Knuckles. Drives in. Floater. No good. Long rebound. Tipped out. Garrard County gets it back to Grubbs. Finds No with it. No resets things to Stacy. Top of the key. 3. In and out. Rebound by Sawyer Horton. He lost it. Comes back out with it. In trouble. Finds Robbins. Lincoln's got numbers if they can go. In the backcourt, Sawyer Horton wisely calls a timeout. That's a senior move there.
Yes.
With 1:23 to go, it's a full timeout. Lincoln County leads by 4 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014. It's a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with an office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County with a 4-point lead and the basketball here out of the Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. Free throw's going to be big down the stretch here. Both teams will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. That's all there is anymore in high school basketball, the 2-shot bonus.
Lincoln County made their first 9 and then missed their next 4 out of 5.
Robbins picks up his dribble, goes up top to Knuckles. Lincoln trying to run some clock with this 4-point lead. Knuckles gets by his man, drives in, hangs in the air, kisses it off the glass for a PBK bank shot.
Flex the muscles for the senior driving in and putting a needed basket.
6-point lead. Now Garrard County will call a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout with 58 seconds left. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, it can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrett, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads by 6 with 58 seconds left in the game. Garrett County will inbound in front of the scores table on their end of the court. No gets it into Boatley. Man-to-man defense. Robbins out on him. Throws it to Stacy. Stacy back to Boatley. Robbins checks him quickly. Boatley going to drive. Horton gets a hand on it. Nearly steals it away. Miracle comes out with it. Gives it to Robbins. 43 seconds left, and Sawyer's fouled in the backcourt. He'll march down to the other end and shoot 2 with a 6-point lead. 42 seconds left.
Here's where you can seal this game. Patriots up 6. Making an 8-point game with 42 seconds left would be big.
Robbins free throw, good. (58-51), 42 seconds left. Lincoln County has overcome severe foul issues all night long. Robbins hits them both. 83% shooter. You can see why. 2 big ones there for Sawyer.
Absolutely.
59-51. Stacy breaks the timeline. Sawyer Horton picks him up. Stacy drives in. Wild shot goes. Stacy averages 2 points a game, and he just got 2 right there.
A 2 with a tough basket, too. Great defense once again by Lincoln County. Just another tough-made basket by Garrett County.
Lincoln gets it into Robbins, and he's immediately fouled with 33 seconds left. Lincoln County with a 6-point lead. Sawyer back down to shoot 2 again, where he just hit 2 in a row. Actually, 3 in a row. First one goes in for Sawyer. When your 3-man can shoot free throws like this, it's a big help. 83% shooter. 60-53, 33 seconds left. Second one rims out. No with the rebound. Golden Line's down 7. No quickly down. Leaves it for Stacy. In the corner. Schemes. 3 on the way. Back rim, no good. Horton with the rebound. Throws it over to Sawyer Robbins. Robbins races down the court. He's fouled by Boatley from behind. With 19 seconds left, and Lincoln County a chance to extend their lead. 7-point lead and a chance to add on 2 more from the free throw line.
You make one of these, well, it's going to be a 3-possession game regardless, but a 9-point game compared to a 7-point game is huge, which is 19 seconds.
Sawyer front rims the first free throw. 14 points on the night for the sophomore. 60-53. Lincoln leaving some points at the line in this fourth quarter. Second one, no good. Rebound by No. No quickly in the front court. Steps into a deep 2. Front rim, no good. Agee with the rebound, but a foul underneath. And it looked like they got Agee for a push on the rebound attempt with 12 seconds left. And that's going to be a tough one there because Garrett County's in the 2-shot bonus too.
These will be their first free throw attempts of the second half for Garrett County.
Grubbs to the line to shoot 2. He's got 10 points tonight. Make that 11. He came in averaging 4. He's got 11. So they got 15 out of Stacy and Grubbs, who normally give them 6. That's a big difference. Grubbs hits them both. And Garrett County's going to call a quick timeout with 12 seconds to go. We'll take a 30-second break. Patriots lead by 5 on WPBK FM 102.9.
During the good times in life, such as a promotion or the birth of a new baby, who do you call to share in your excitement? You call a friend. During the difficult times in life, such as the loss of a loved one, who do you call for support and comfort? You call a friend. John David and Mary Benton Friend, your friends in funeral service. We also offer a full line of Monument products. Contact us anytime, 365-2670 or 379-2011.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads by 5. They're going to have the basketball out of the Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. And they're going to have to make some free throws to close this thing out, Dustin. They've left some points at the line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Lincoln County's missed 7 free throws in this fourth quarter alone. They are currently 5 of 12 from the free throw line.
Let's see if they can work it into the senior Blade Knuckles and see if he can knock a couple down here. Going to see full court pressure for the Golden Lions out of the timeout. 12 seconds left, 5-point lead for Lincoln County. Horton, Agee, Miracle, Knuckles, and Robbins on the court for the Patriots. They get it into Blade, trapped in the corner, takes contact, no call, bounces off Horton's foot, and then Knuckles picks it back up. That had several opportunities to go the wrong way, and that ball took a fortuitous bounce for the Patriots.
Yeah,
and Knuckles is going to shoot a couple free throws.
Garrard County arguing a kick ball, but it was more or less just hit off a foot.
Yeah, it's not a kick if
kicked.
it's not intentionally kicked. That's right.
So, I mean, it's the right call by the official not to call a kick ball.
So Knuckles will toe the line to shoot 2. He's got 10 points tonight. Boatley's going to foul out with 8 seconds left. Caldwell will come back in for him. Boatley had 7 points for the Golden Lions. 60-55. Blade Knuckles to the line to shoot 2 with 8 seconds left.
Patriots have missed 5 free throws in a row. I'm sorry, 3 in a row.
Knuckles cans it. That's what you need to see from your senior guard here. He's got 11 points. One more free throw here, 61-55. Knuckles hits them both. And Coach Jackson's going to call full timeout with 8 seconds left. Lincoln County leading by 7 on WPBK FM 102.9.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney here from Chile, Lancaster, KY, with Patriots holding on to a 7-point lead with just a few seconds left in this one. Lincoln's had to work hard for this district win tonight. 8 seconds left. Caldwell will inbound for Garrard County. Baird fouled out, didn't play much. Horton's been in foul trouble. Robbins has been in foul trouble. Knuckles has been in foul trouble. They get it in the no. Front court, Stacy steps into a 3. Back rim, no good. No with the rebound. 1 second left. No, heaves it up at the horn. Miracle pulls down the rebound, and that's going to do it. Our final score, Lincoln County has defeated Garrard County by a final score of 62-55. We'll recap it next. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right.
Check our website, Facebook page, or call for any changes or delays. Please bring your driver's license, paperwork, and your patience as we implement this new system, and thank you in advance for your understanding.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Cooperative Solar. Solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
A message from Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Home and auto insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau.
They just go together. They go together like coffee and donuts, like zebras and stripes, like lo and behold, like flannel shirts and lumberjacks, like heavy rain and leaving your umbrella at home. I do it every time, folks. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Give Andrew Kaiser a call at 365-3153 or stop by our office at 233 Doe Run Road in Stanford. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County wins it tonight over their district rival by a final score of 62-55 here at Garrard County Middle School. Pates led in scoring tonight by sophomore Sawyer Robbins with 14. They got 12 from Knuckles, 2 points from Cash Baird, 12 points from Sawyer Horton, 2 points from Seth Horton, 2 points from Mason Agee, 9 points off the bench for Trevor Miracle, and 5 points for Lane Sargent for a total of 62. Garrard County led by Jaden Noah with 18. 7 for Boatley, 12 points for David Grubbs, 10 for Jeff Skeens, and 2 points from Zach Stacy for a total of 55. When we return, we'll go over the team stats and name our Guardian Exterminating Big Green Lawn Care Player of the Game on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. We're all about bringing buyers your way for any kind of property. We'll get the best price at the end of the day. The Auctioneer and Realtor Pros. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County wins it tonight, and from Lancaster KY over Garrard County 62-55, we now go to Dustin Oney for a look at the final team stats.
Lincoln County victorious tonight after putting up 62 points on the scoreboard. A big second half effort. Shot 50% from the field on 22 makes of 44 attempts. 50% from the field was Lincoln County. 19% from three. So we talked about this as a team that's shooting the three ball really well. Not so well tonight. Only 3 makes on 16 attempts. Patriots were perfect from the free throw line in the first half and in the third quarter, but it was the fourth quarter kind of struggled after missing 7 free throws in that fourth quarter, finishing 15 of 22 for 68% from the free throw line. Patriots cleaned up the turnovers, 12 total turnovers in the ballgame. Garrard County shot 43% from the field on 18 of 42 attempts, 5 of 17 from the three-point line for 29%. They were a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line and 13 turnovers for the golden line in the losing effort tonight.
Lincoln County wins it by a final of 62-55. Leading scorer was Sawyer Robbins. Now we're going to name our Guardian Exterminating Big Green Lawn Care Player of the Game. And who are we going to go with tonight, Dustin?
I think it's going to be the spark that came off the bench for Lincoln County, and big number 2-4, as we like to call him, Trevor Miracle.
Big Trev, Player of the Game. Thank you to Guardian Exterminating Big Green Lawn Care for that Player of the Game award. We're going to go with Trevor Miracle off the bench tonight, 9 points, some big defensive plays and some big rebounds. And those shots he hit weren't just shots. The Lincoln needed them desperately. He kind of got the offense going. So
absolutely,
the senior Trevor Miracle named our Player of the Game tonight. That's going to wrap up our coverage. Lady Pates won game one, 59-51. Macy Rice with 28 points. Macy Carrier, our Player of the Game, was a double-double. In game two, Lincoln County wins over the boys 62-55. Robbins with 14, and Trevor Miracle, our Player of the Game. If you're traveling home, please do so safely. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on the YouTube Live, and Bo back in the studio, we appreciate you tuning in to another Patriot broadcast. We'll be back on the air Friday night when Lincoln County boys travel to Boyle County. You've been listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
You've been listening to high school basketball on WPBK-FM, presented by